if we actually can stay connected, stay online for the stream, you know? Anyway, it looks like I'm live at least. Do I have noise? Just gonna test some audio real quick. Alright, I think things sound fine. So we're gonna begin. We're gonna be doing a bunch of stuff. I'll go ahead and put a link in the chat at least, but there's a Discord server that just came around by Hungry Hyena. Great guy, by the way. I'm assuming that link will work fine. But he has started a challenge run server of sorts. That I think it's a great idea so far. Just seeing how it is. Very unique in terms of challenge runs. So I'm going to try some of them. See if I can't get stuff done. So the idea today, so far it's very new, so there's not a lot of stuff out yet. But we've got a few things. Dark Souls 1 has a lot of challenges already suggested because it's Dark Souls 1, of course. So, we have different rankings for the challenges. Novice, Intermediate, Expert, Master, Blind, and Adept. I forgot Adept. Anyway, we are going to be doing just a handful of them right now. Gonna try and combine some of them, see how it goes. But, basically we're gonna be doing a Broken Straight-Sword run. But we're also going to be killing the, Asylum Demon with our Straight-Sword Hilt. Assuming I can. That shouldn't be too bad, I would think. And, we're gonna be doing the No Kindle challenge. And then since we're allowing leveling, I'm also going to see about rolling random stats. Now, I don't have a great way to show that I'm rolling random stats, but I am going to just use random.org. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 stats to level. And we're just going to generate a random number 1 to 8 every time we level up. So, I believe that in the Broken Straight-Sword setup, it specifies deprived, which is not a bad thing, really. That gives us a very... and it says Master Key as well, by the way. I don't think any of them overlap. Okay, yeah, so none of them overlap, so we're just going to set up a character real quick. Proceeding. Silver. We'll begin. So we're just going to try a bunch of things at once and see how it goes.
Age of ancients,
I'll be quiet for this.
the world was unformed, shrouded by fog. A land of grey crags, arch trees, and everlasting dragons. But then there was fire. And with fire came disparity. Heat and cold, life and death, and of course, light and dark. Then from the dark they came and found the souls of lords within the flame. Nito, the first of the dead. The Witch of Izalith and her daughters of Chaos. Gwyn, the Lord of Sunlight, and his faithful knights. And the furtive pygmy, so easily forgotten. With the strength of lords, they challenge the dragons. Gwyn's mighty bolts peeled apart their stone skills. The witches weaved great firestorms. Nito unleashed a miasma of death and disease. And Seath the Scaleless betrayed his own, and the dragons were no more. Thus began the Age of Fire. But soon the flames will fade, and only dark will remain. Even now, there are only embers. And man sees not light, but only endless nights. And amongst the living are seen carriers of the accursed dark side.
What would you look at that? Oh, I love that cutscene. And I haven't gotten to watch it in a while. So, I'm glad I get to see it. Alright, so the first thing we've got to do, we have no armor, but that's no big deal. The first challenge we're doing is killing the Asylum demon. With just the broken straight, or with just the straight sword hilt, I should say. So that's exciting. Oh, Starman, welcome. Actually, I don't know if you're able to get online right now, but you could hang out if you want. I should show you the server. It's from Hungry Hyena. He's built a server if you haven't seen it yet. But we're going to be doing, to begin with, killing the Asylum demon with just the straight sword hilt before you get Estus Flask. Sweet. It'd be cool to hang out while doing this. Then we're going to be doing Broken Straight Sword Run. We're going to be doing No Kindling. And then we're also going to be doing Randomized Stats. And the way I'm doing Randomized Stats is just random.org. Let's see how rusty I am. Oh, it's good to see him die so fast, I'll tell you. Still 2, okay. I think a jump attack does 3 damage, though. It does. Not too important, but, well, the roll attack does 1. I'll probably, hop into a party after this fight, at least. That way, we can get this without disturbances, and I've already started it, so it's kinda hard to hop into a party. I don't know how long I'll be going tonight, but I'd like to get I'd like to get a couple things done at least. Even if not finished, I'd like to really get a good start on this whole playthrough. AKA, by the way, we're 113 done. This is going by plenty fast enough. God, the straight swords feel so slow compared to your fists sometimes. Or maybe I'm just forgetting how fast the fist is. I know, I was planning on streaming about 2 hours, 3 hours ago, jeez. But I got caught up. I was hanging out with my sister, because she's getting married, it turns out. So congrats to her on that, but we had to, or she was planning some stuff, so I thought I'd hang out with her while she did it. But yeah, I don't know how long I'll go. Probably a few hours. I ended up sleeping in pretty late today. And only did work, so... Today hasn't been too much of a task, so. I would like you not against that wall, thank you. Perfect. The only thing I could see causing issues with this run is the randomized stats, which could effectively leave me at like level 6 in terms of my layout, in terms of my damage and my health and stuff, but I don't think it'll be a big issue. As for getting the Broken Straight Sword, I am just going to farm it right after this. I'm assuming it'll be okay if I use a club or something to farm it in like the next room or two. That missed. Also, I haven't streamed in a while, have I? Welcome, people. Hopefully you guys are doing well. Always great to be here. Been wanting to, but man, I have been busy recently. What with college? We're getting close to the end of the semester. No follow-up. That's fair. Positioning-wise, at least. That makes sense. Oh, that Seath video. It's good but bad. Man, it is so... My connection or something must have been god-awful when I was streaming that. I can't see. Because, man, right near the start, after like a few minutes in, it does one jump, and then right near the end, oh, it gets really messy. But hopefully people will still accept that as a kill. I would think so, but I can see why people wouldn't. Right here is actually perfect if he would just keep doing that one attack. Of course not. And he's broken the pillar, so I can't continue that strat. Oh, look at that counter hit. Oh, what a terrible move on my part. Getting hit by the Asylum like that, jeez. I might be a little rusty, huh? I've been playing Neo 2 recently, actually. Neo 2 and Borderlands. And I gotta say, man, the new DLCs, both of the DLCs I should say, for Neo 2 are just downright fantastic. Exactly. It's a good long fight to get the rest off. If I die, I die. It's a pretty short fight, even with the sword hilt. And also, I'm killing Seath on AOT, Armor Thorns. That's really got me motivated to finish that run. I am so close. That's exciting, I tell you. Does the R2 deal 3 damage? It deals 2. What about the follow-up R2? Also 2. Dang. You like the second one more than the first? I can understand that. They did so much. They had such a strong foundation in the first game. Oh, so good. I played hundreds of hours on just one save file. Same for Neo 2, to be fair. That's dumb of me. I deserve to get hit for that by the follow-up. But, there is a ton of stuff. So, I bought both DLCs at the same time. There is a ton of stuff to go over. Like, new stuff that they added into, like, Way of the Demon and stuff. Or Dream of the Demon, because it's... Way. What a clean game those are, though. Both of them. Combat feels so smooth. I need to stop doing the roll attack. Seen the demon do the 3-hit combo thing. Oh, also I've never... Okay. Yeah, it's it requires really weird range on it, or really weird positioning for you, so if you're playing smart, you should never see it. AKA, I'm not playing smart. We are chomping away at him though, aren't we? Already like halfway done. God, I really hope the stream actually holds up tonight. Oh, that's the funny thing. For doing endurance runs, I really do play pretty recklessly in general. Like, I really do. And I think that's one thing that sets me apart from a lot of people that do challenge runs too. People really like to go for flawless kills and stuff. Because, of course they do, it shows really good skill. But I'm kind of totally the opposite of flawless kills generally. Not necessarily tanking every hit, but geez. Exactly. You get to mash R1 so much. I mean, I still need to know good positioning and stuff, at least. Like that was very close to hitting me, honestly. I wonder if we could actually just loop him across the two sides. Looks like we could, honestly. Ah, there we go. What a good set of hits that was, though. Jeez. If you want to talk about mashing. Actually, that's a really good positioning for that. You're really good timing on that. We should probably step away. I do love the way that attack looks. Of course you jump. They're only down to like 1/3 health. I would like them again away from this wall, honestly. What I should do, they're a little too close, but if I were positioned better, I'd be able to do this and then have them turn around as well. Yeah, there we go, kind of like that, and then just have them, yeah, swipe. And then swipe back and forth until we get to the other side of the arena, preferably. It's like steering this thing. Yeah, that's what I thought you were gonna do. Oh, this is awkward. Oh, I should have gotten hit for that. I didn't even try to roll that first time. Do your, like, running jump attack? Or not? Oh, we got that attack, though. Are you gonna follow up? Oh. You don't get to see the follow-up on that one a lot, either. You really don't want to make it right now. There we go. that, then we run around. Perfect. Except not. Exactly. Nobody should have to fight this guy for very long, generally speaking. What I want to do, I've mentioned this in the challenge run server, I think, but a run that I would love to try at some point, probably not SL1, but you could probably do it at kind of low level. First encounter Vanguard. Yeah, very true. You've got some healing, but he does so much more damage than this guy, especially if you have armor. But a run that I would love to do is Broken Crystal Ring Shield, +5, of course, but you have the stats to wield it at SL1 as well. I hate that attack from the front can be really awkward. These two swipes back and forth, they can be kind of awkward. So now he should do his jump attack. Do it. You look so cool when you do it. Yeah. But that thing caps at, like, I think 4 damage if it's broken. So the thing is, you're doing, like, your character does, like, a karate chop. Which I think looks pretty great. The problem is you do, like, no damage because it's broken, so you lose half of your damage at least. And it's already not a very strong base damage weapon. Oh, I know. And the problem is just how long it takes to attack, because that takes longer to attack than a talisman. Granted, you're doing more damage, but still. Nice. Oh, no follow-up. Man, I love the music in this game. It's really one thing that I was worried about burning out on, and I know I've said this before many times, but of all the things I would have thought to burn out on, it would be the music. But man, I never grow tired of that. It's so good. Alright. Success. Part 1 done. Done and over with. So, I'm actually going to use a humanity here, just for the drop rate. Now here's the other thing. The no kindling bonfire, or the no kindling challenge, doesn't specify that you can't use humanities to heal. But that sounds a little cheeky, so I don't think I'm going to be using humanities. The reason why I used the humanity here, by the way, was so that I had better drop rates coming up in this next area, because I need to get a broken straight sword. Wonderful.
Regrettably.
Regrettably. And the big pilgrim's key. Good one. Hopefully this farming won't take long. But the other things to note, I am allowed to level up. As I said, I'm doing random stats. Oh, by the way, Star, I'll get you in a party soon. Once I get back to the bonfire. Assuming you're available. Or assuming you're ready. Okay, sweet. Let me just run to the bonfire, and then if you already have a party open, you can send me an invite. Otherwise, I'll just hop in one real quick. Hopefully others don't mind. If you do, well, it'll be a little less monotonous here with Star, that's for sure. One sec. Aha! He sent it 15 minutes ago. Ah, playing Skyrim. Hello? There we go.
Yeah. I've been playing a lot of Skyrim recently.
Yeah, nice. So yeah,
Really?
oh sorry, go ahead.
I was just really starting to get into the game for the first time. I played it once, like, on launch. Got
Yeah.
soft-locked in several areas, then never picked it up again.
Yeah, it's not a game I'm a huge fan of, but I did put some time into it. I streamed it a little bit, but never finished it. Still.
Yeah, I'm really starting to get into it now. I got, like... It took a lot of setup, but now I'm starting to enjoy it a lot.
Yeah, well that's good. But yeah, Star, I don't know if you know about this server yet, but Silent actually invited me to it. It's one by... Let's see what it's called. If you're not in it, it's called The Challenger's Depths.
I have not heard of that.
It was just made either yesterday or today, it seems, and it's already
really?
got like 800, 600 people in it, something like that. It's growing really
Wow.
fast, which is amazing for it.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of cool stuff here.
We'll have to check that place out.
Yeah. But that's
I
where I
do
got
like-
the list of challenges. Exactly.
Oh yeah, some of those challenges look a lot of fun.
Yeah.
The,
oh, go
stop
ahead.
hitting yourself one.
That one
looks
seems...
interesting.
I see that it's rated like really low difficulty, but I guess there might be a cheese or something for Hellkite, because otherwise, Hellkite is not easy to kill.
He's really difficult early game, yeah. And then to cut his tail off and then kill him with the Drake Sword early game,
Right?
that's not easy.
Easy feat. But yeah. So, as time goes on, there'll be more added, but I like the idea of having just a little less concrete in terms of challenges, where it's like X run, no roll run, no sprint run, that sort of thing. Just more unique stuff, you know? Even though I'm doing some pretty basic stuff right now, as in Broken Straight Sword playthrough.
Well, you mopped up Asylum Demon very fast.
I thought I got a pretty good kill time on him. What was it,
Yeah.
20 minutes maybe? Pretty clean. Took one hit, but...
Broken Straight Sword. Yeah, the problem with farming a Broken Straight Sword is it just takes forever. Like, when I try to do it in New Londo, and I just don't think they can actually drop it down there. I
Yeah.
must have spent, like, hours.
I'm usually not this
Yeah.
unlucky, or usually not that unlucky when getting one, but...
Yeah. Best place I found to get it is just Parish with that whole mob.
Yeah, I can understand that. I'm just trying to get it
Problem is
before I
that's
do
Avatar's.
anything. Exactly. And assuming, I don't know what people are gonna say about this, but I'm just gonna do New Game Plus Asylum Demon with the Broken Straight Sword. I'm sure that'll be fine. That should
Oh,
finish up the run.
yeah. It'll just be a slightly longer fight.
Yeah, it'll be pretty easy still.
It's not like his mechanics change at all.
Exactly. Good one. Good one.
Just doing Fire Sage and Stray Demon are basically the same.
Yeah. Those won't be bad, at least. I've done this run
Yeah.
before, by the way, but I wanted to do it again just so I had a more organized setup on it. Because the last time I did it, I can't seem to find every part, and it's all a jumbled mess. Granted, with my naming convention of the stream, it'll still be a jumbled mess, so...
It can be a fun run. When I did it, I struggled quite a lot on a few bosses, but...
Yeah. It doesn't say all bosses are required, but I probably feel like I should. And
Well,
again,
you could definitely not do the more annoying ones like Priscilla.
yeah. Hey, I got it, by the way. Let's go.
Nice.
Alrighty. So this run is ready to go.
With all your practice and your fist-only run, this should be a cakewalk.
Oh, I think it should be pretty easy. Especially since we're able to upgrade weapons and armor still. So,
Oh yeah, plus 15 Broken Straight Sword. You can actually do some damage with that.
that's 100 plus a little bit of scaling. Yeah, that'll be fine. Alright, so, since we're heading to Firelink now, I get to show off randomized stats. Now, people will just have to take my word for it, but I am using random.org, because I don't have an 8-sided die.
Right.
D8s are not exactly something I keep around.
Yeah.
And we're gonna do no glitches, by the way. No soul duping, brightness duping, any of that stuff.
Naturally. It's a challenge run.
Exactly.
Unless a challenge calls for doing a specific boss before a certain part of the story.
Exactly. Like the, there's one, it's like, send something here. This dock is a little awkward to scroll through when you're... Sen's Lord Run is what it's called. You can only rest at Firelink. You can't upgrade your weapon. You can't upgrade your flask. You have to be SL1. You have to kill ONS and Iron Golem, and you can only pick up 5 items in the run. Anyway.
Well, that's easy. Crystal Halberd. That's right on the way to ONS, and that'll
Can you use
mop
it at
'em up.
SL1?
Oh, no, that's a good point. I don't think you can.
Somebody said the Occult Club. Because you can use it for sure. Anyway, real quick,
Or
I'm going to
lightning
go ahead. Let's see, I have 3 levels, so I'm going to generate. We got a 1. We got a 2. Oh boy. We got a 1. 2 vitality, 1 attunement. Seeing as I'm not going to be using any magic, that kind of sucks.
Yeah. Getting that 2 slot. I'm trying to think what magic would be useful if you could use it.
I mean, weapon
Probably
buffs, but I
Yeah.
don't think that's allowed.
Yeah, that would be really powerful if you just get like 50 faith and then Sunlight Blade or something.
Right. Granted, I would
Saddle.
even magic weapon would be really good, because that's already base damage, like plus 100 base damage. Or 100
Yeah.
damage, I should say.
You could get a lure, just
Allure. Yeah.
on. Yeah.
So yeah, how you doing, by the way? It's been... I know it's only been a few days, but man, I have been wrapping
Well,
up this
pretty good.
semester.
Yeah. I've mostly just been playing Skyrim and just keeping up with all my responsibilities.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. Got a lot going on, so...
Yeah.
So what do you think? I have Master Key because... Something wanted me to start with... Oh yeah, because the Broken Sword run wanted me to start with Master Key. You think I should just rush Gargoyles first? Or...
You could do that, yeah.
May as well.
It'll
Get
be
some
a
Titan Knight.
fun fight at least. They're always a fun fight.
Oh, I love Gargoyles. They're one of my favorite fights in the whole series, though.
They're so much better than any other variant of gargoyle fights.
Dark Souls 2 Gargoyles. I liked after I tried them like 10 times. At first I couldn't stand them as a fight, but
Yeah.
after I really figured out how they worked, they're much better.
Oh yeah, and the music definitely enhances the experience.
That music.
Gargoyle theme is just so good.
It is.
The Belfry Gargoyles had any other music, I would just despise them even more.
Right. So do we get the broadsword art? We do.
I should do a Broken Straight Sword run for Dark Souls 2.
Is it even that hard in that game? I mean, your damage would be kind of low, but you could do augments and stuff, right? So, or you could do mundane
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah, make a mundane one, that would probably be too easy.
Right.
You would definitely need to invest a lot more points into agility and stuff. Really make sure your rolls count. I won't think of
Oh, yeah.
too much difficult parts though. Let's see.
Honestly, like in Dark Souls 2, most of the bosses are a lot simpler. I don't know.
Yeah.
So I couldn't see it. Your damage will be low, but that's about it. And I've made it pretty far with low damage at least, so...
Ivory King, he would be the hard one.
Ivory King? Well, yeah, if you're doing all bosses.
Just with, well, of course, whole bosses.
Yeah.
Ivory King, just with that whole gauntlet you have to go through beforehand with low damage. Oh, he was the
Yeah, that
biggest
does not sound
pain
fun.
on SL1.
Oh,
The
I bet.
biggest pain, just. Lud and Zolan were nothing compared to him.
Just
Like,
gonna-
one hit
Lud
from
and
like any of
Zolan.
his little minions would take you out.
Oh, I bet. Yeah, and the way that they have tracking and stuff, that's gotta be annoying.
Yeah. I love Ivory King, but man, that fight at SL1 was not fun.
I bet. I still haven't done an SL1 in Dark Souls 2, an SL1 run.
Oh, I definitely recommend it. It was a lot of fun.
The thing is, I really like the no-roll strats for a lot of bosses, and I feel like that could help me learn them.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just not grab RTSR. I was thinking about it, but I don't think I will.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I'm
don't.
using that blue
I
tier
don't.
stone ring.
Oh, blue tears, best ring. Hopefully this will help me get some of my rust off, though. I'll be able to maybe learn something in like Four Kings if I make it that far. I need
You
to.
should.
I need to practice Four Kings and I need to practice Calamite. Those are the two bosses that are really giving me trouble right now when it comes to challenge
Oh
runs.
yeah.
But I'm talking
Calamite is
low damage.
just dangerous.
He is, and I'm doing SO1 fights with him right now. Do I have enough time?
He's a.
I
I'd
do.
probably say he's harder than Manus at SL1. Manus seems a lot harder, but he's a lot easier to learn and to avoid.
Yeah, exactly. Manus is really aggressive, but it's pretty straightforward. He has a lot of easy tells and stuff, I would say. But Manus is fight
Yeah.
good. Anyway, I rolled a 4 for my next stat, which is actually +1 to strength, which is
Sweet.
1 more damage at at base stats. Or at base level, I should say.
Yeah.
Alright. Early parry, wonderful. Good start. And I need to remember, actually, I know it says, I'm doing 5 estus, but I know it says if you have 10 estus, just only use down to 5. But I'm just going to go ahead and drink down to 5 while I'm at the bonfire. Sorry, I'm kind of
Yeah.
explaining stuff,
Remove
so...
the temptation.
Yeah, I'm explaining good stuff, so if people ever check the runs, they'll have good explanations before it just looks like I'm cheating.
I don't think anyone would accuse you of cheating after your fist only run. That
Right.
such a monumental task.
No, it's fine. When people were checking that one, it was funny. Apparently I used a shield against the giant right outside the iron golem. I used it to attack the giant there, which is pretty funny. Also, the Black Knight's gone.
Where'd he go?
But,
Did he fall?
no, because if you fell, it would have been
chunk.
souls.
Yeah. Well, he probably just hiding behind a corner.
Probably.
Here
There
it
we
comes.
go.
Halberd, first drop.
14 damage. We're just gonna knock him off the edge. Or try to. As I get knocked off the edge.
Yeah.
There we go.
I'm sorry, anytime I ever want the halberd, he just does not give it, but whenever I'm just running through, he always gives it.
Mm-hmm. Alright, come here. There we go. Perfect. No halberd. Man.
Grasscraft shield, though.
Oh yeah. I think I'm gonna avoid using any offhand anything. Just to
Yeah.
show that it is definitely following the rules.
Yeah, that'd be smart. Any plan on what rings we're gonna use?
I don't know yet. Probably Rofab.
Yeah,
Leather.
I like to use Chloranthy just because
Chloranthy's a
the
good
increased
idea.
stamina was really useful.
Yeah, it's actually a really good idea. If not Chloranthy, what I'll probably do is actually just use Steel Plate because I'm lazy and it's on the way.
Yeah.
That's like my go-to ring if I'm lazy.
It's an interesting one.
It's decent. It does enough. I've had it save my life multiple times, so it's good enough for me.
Yeah.
R2 actually does 5 damage. Nice.
Just don't let that lizard escape.
Oh, I won't.
Eat those large shards.
Mm-hmm. Oh, actually, is he going to escape? He actually almost escaped. Just from
Ooh.
bouncing. There we go, we got him. Sweet. Chunk. I'll take a chunk.
We dropped a chunk. Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you should, if you join the server, you'll be able to rack up points pretty fast, I think.
Yeah.
There's some pretty interesting ones. One is actually fighting, Andre of Astora. Fist
Oh
only.
boy. Oh, that must be difficult.
SL40 at best. And it says no weapons, and I saw somebody ask on the server, they asked if dragon form counts, and I'm gonna assume no, it doesn't count.
Yeah, that'd be way too easy.
That's what, 400 damage?
Oh yeah.
They are. So the
Problem
other
with
thing
Andre is the place you fight him is really small.
It is, it's really small. Sweet. What does it take to level this up? Probably just 200, right? 100, nice. Even better. So, it's funny, one thing it says in the Broken Straight Sword run, it does say you can use one summon, and you can use it specifically to fight Moonlight Butterfly, which I find interesting that that's the boss that they would put us at. I guess they would take a while, but if you're any leveled up at all, like even a plus 15 would let you kill it pretty fast.
Oh yeah, Moonlight Butterfly was not insanely difficult, because you can absolutely outdo its regen.
Exactly.
Unlike Fist Only, where it takes like 8 hours.
That was one thing that was brought up in the Company of Champions server, actually, was SL1 Moonlight Butterfly Fist Only.
Yeah.
Which I do believe it's technically possible, but I don't know if it'll ever be achieved.
Probably not.
As much as I would love to achieve it. There's so much RNG in that, once you hit the, 2-hour mark. Wow.
The butterfly does some weird things when it's alive for long enough.
Exactly.
Didn't it just deload the map for you?
It did. It actually deloaded. Well, not even necessarily the map. I quit out at one point after I actually recently rewatched this because I was trying to remember all that happened. The music wouldn't stop playing if I was anywhere near the boss arena.
Yeah, it's just...
When I quit out, enemies were there before I quit out. Once I quit out and loaded back in, none of the stone giants spawned in, but the plant guys did, and so did the snake men. And then, heading it into Andre's area, that was deloaded, all of the ground was gone.
Yeah, that was really strange.
I thought it was pretty cool, though. You don't get to see that sort of stuff all the time.
Well, no, because no one in the right mind will be fighting Moonlight Butterfly for 8 hours.
Right. By the way, I'm fighting through all these areas just to get some souls so I can level up my weapon.
Yeah. Lucky you'll get one shot from the big guy inside.
Oh yeah, that'll be nice.
Maybe you'll even get some nice armor.
Maybe. I'd use it, I think. I don't really have the carry weight, I think, right now, but I'll try to get it. AKA, I'll hope that my luck is good enough to roll some endurance.
Yeah. Oh man, if you do not roll a lot of endurance, that's gonna be a problem.
Right. I'm gonna want that stamina for this weapon.
Stamina was the thing I prioritized over everything.
Mm-hmm. I can understand that. 9 damage with a two-hand. Yes.
Yeah, this will be 15 times faster. Probably a lot more than your fist only.
Oh yeah.
Just.
You know, I really want to go back and do some new fist-only stuff.
Yeah.
I need to redo a lot of the late-game bosses without Gauntlets of Thorns. Really? I think... Mainly...
Yeah.
I think Four Kings would be one that I would really need to redo, just because I rolled into them a lot, I'm sure.
Probably, yeah.
Just from how long they
They're
were.
they're just so dangerous.
Mm-hmm. I could redo Priscilla. Oh, that one's just a pain.
Yeah, very long and just completely invisible.
Mm-hmm.
You could probably do most of them without the gauntlets. He'll just take twice as long.
Exactly, and that's what I'm thinking. Like, well, okay, one thing that makes me confident is, wait, 1 second, about the no Kindle thing. No, it doesn't specify that you... Oh, wait, no using the right... No, never mind. It doesn't say you can't upgrade your Estus Flask, at least. Anyway, yeah, the thing is, I was able to, with a lot of humanity at least, but I was able to beat ONS in 9 hours, so that, none of the Fist only, even without Gauntlets of Thorns, should take 9 hours long. So that
Yeah,
gives me pretty good hopes.
because ONS would definitely be the biggest challenge if you did have to do them originally with the gauntlets.
Well, I did them without Gauntlets the first time, because...
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, you definitely
But then,
can do the rest.
exactly.
And
But
4 Kings will take way faster than Talisman only.
they take like 6 hours,
Yeah.
which is a really long time still.
Oh yeah, any time with Fist only at that point, it's gonna take a while.
Yeah.
They just have too much health.
I think it's that you don't have enough damage.
That too.
So the one thing that I find kind of silly about this server, so you can earn rolls, of course,
Yeah.
but to unlock, say, like the Dark Soul rank, which is like complete mastery over Dark Souls, you have to do a certain number of difficulty ranked challenges. Like you have to do 5 novice, 5 adept, 3 etc. of a higher difficulty, 1 master. But it also says you also have to do 3 blindfold challenges, which I think is a little insane.
Jeez. Yeah.
Like blindfolded stuff, I don't know. And also being able to prove that is tough. Not everybody has cameras and whatnot, or ways to prove it. Anyway, that one's just really limiting, I think.
Just 1 blindfold challenge would probably be too much. Like,
I can understand 1 at least, but it's just really not possible for everybody, I guess. I don't know.
yeah.
Not a big deal, though, seeing as I'm not doing it for the rolls.
Yeah, it's doing it for fun.
Exactly. Oh, I have missed all of my parry timings.
Dark Souls
Rusty.
parries.
Oh. I've almost died in this hollow outside. I might be a little rusty, it seems.
Just a little. You should be able to take out the gargoyles still, no problem.
Oh, I think so. Well, back to the bonfire.
Are you allowed to send Skip to go get more upgrade material before you fight bosses?
It doesn't say you can't. But I don't know. I guess that's
the
why
master
people...
key,
Oh, do it?
you don't have to. If you have the master key, you don't have to do Capra or Gaping Dragon right away.
True.
Could save those for like when you can actually kill the dogs in a reasonable amount of time.
Exactly. That'll be big. I would say if you can kill them in 3 hits, you're probably fine.
Yeah.
Or if you were allowed to use resin. I don't know. The rules are... I guess this is why he wants to be explicit in the rules, but the rules are pretty vague for the hilt or the broken straight sword run.
Or you could just wear the wolf ring and like some heavy poise armor, and then...
That's true. I could run poise. He does mention, or they do mention Havel's armor. For 4 Kings specifically, at least, so... Like, you might want that, so... They don't seem to be upset with, or... disallowing tanking.
Yeah.
It was a really good hit they got. Wow.
Yeah, 7 damage a hit. Already not that bad.
Not bad at all.
So I noticed on the spreadsheet it said Fist Only was never completed. Did they just not count your run?
For what?
It's on the spreadsheet. There's like no date for when Fist Only was first completed.
Oh, they probably just haven't gotten it up to date yet. My run was only verified earlier today, and it didn't technically follow the rules of how they wanted it. It was like
Yeah.
because it says you can only damage enemies and bosses using your fists, and as I said, I used the shield for one enemy.
Right.
But if that doesn't count, then since they're player submitted, somebody could make a different challenge where it specifies only bosses or something. Or even if it does count, they just haven't updated it, you know, stuff like that. Not
It
a
should
huge
count.
deal.
If it's just one enemy, you can just
They
re-upload a
verified
clip
it,
of
right?
just killing
That's
that one
not what
enemy
I
with your
wanted.
fist like 100 times. Be like,
That's
how
not what
about
I wanted
this?
at all. I tried to kick. Yeah, that was the one thing. It's like, because I could redo it. Because what I would probably do is actually redo that by killing the giant with my fist and then killing Iron Golem. Only because that giant actually plays quite a big role in the fight.
Yeah. All
And I
those
want to
fire
redo
bombs.
that fight. I do love that fight. Just an excuse to redo it.
Has good music.
It does.
Hit someone with a shield. Yeah, Baldur Knights. Every time they get a riposte off of you, doesn't matter what level
That
you
does so
are,
much
it's gonna
damage.
hurt.
Oh yeah. Still playing very rusty right now, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Oh wow, reposts do a lot of damage. Even compared to backstabs.
Ooh, 61. Yeah, that's like real weapon damage.
Yeah. I'll probably have to fight through this area one or two more times because I've got to get rid of the actual sorcerer there up top. And I'm
Yeah,
gonna
maybe
be
a good
free.
attack trident.
Oh yeah, right. I'm gonna be freeing Law Trek before doing gargoyles because why wouldn't you?
Right. I think you can knock him off the cliff outside to get his ring too early.
What, out here?
Yeah, up by where you killed those hollows. You can kind of kick him
That
off the cliff
sounds
there.
awful.
That's what I do if I'm lazy and don't want to go to Firelink.
But it's just down the elevator.
Oh, that might work too.
Wow, look at this. I'm just getting beat up by this guy. I tried to, wow, that was dumb. I'm dead, probably. Oh, stairs saved my life there. I was trying to sidestep him, but turns out you can't exactly. Not while locked on.
Yeah.
Well, this is some solid play for me.
Through the wall too.
Right.
Yeah, I'm in a loop.
I think that's effectively chain backstabbing.
Yeah.
Oh, and I missed.
It's just so easy to take advantage of.
Mm-hmm. Come on, man. Grab out your estus. You know you want to.
If kicking was more consistent when they do that pose, it would be so much less annoying.
Mm-hmm.
But kicking is so inconsistent.
Oh, it can be. Oh, nice. What a pain that was. So, the question is, do I level up, or do I buy a single Titanite shard? Either way, it doesn't pay off much.
Probably Titanite sharks because weapon damage directly
Yeah, and
to a random roll.
exactly. That's what I was thinking.
You might get resistance.
Exactly. So far, I've gotten pretty good rolls. 3 of the 4 have been good. So I'll
Yeah.
take it. Oh, of course you would do this. Oh, this is really awkward, huh?
Yeah, he's much more dangerous if he's using his physical attacks.
I'm gonna
That
see
thrust will
if I'm
probably
dead
one-shot
by
you.
trying this. Oh, that thrust would definitely one-shot me. Can I get around this guy? Oh, I can. Oh, but the
Nice.
backstab. That was my bad. I should have seen that one coming.
Oh yeah, I always forget those enemies can backstab you.
It's the way their backstabs work, too.
This game still looks great.
Dark Souls or Skyrim?
Dark Souls.
Yeah, I would say so. I love its design.
It's just so perfect.
I think they did great on it. I mean, if you're looking at the trees right now, maybe that's not so great. They're literally flat.
Yeah, but I'll never
Not
tire
everything.
of going through
Oh, me
Lordran.
either. Me either. $12 damage on the two-handed arm ones.
I need to get my PS3 set up again and play some Demon Souls again.
Yeah, there you
Been
go.
on Madhouse trying to avoid spoilers for the remake if anything new was added.
Yeah, I've heard there's been stuff added. I won't say anything else, but I've heard that there is stuff added.
Yeah, I just know that there's definitely additions.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta wait.
Oh yeah, I won't be able to get a PS5 for a long time, if only just because they're hard to find.
Same. Probably looking like March is gonna be the best time.
Mm-hmm. It's gonna be months. But what can you do?
Luckily, there's only one title I really want on the PS5 right now.
Right.
So, when later ones are announced, it's not like it's out right now, and I have to avoid. Like with Elden Ring, I want to get that on launch,
Yeah.
whenever that comes out, which will probably be in like a year or 3.
Right. I could see it being a couple years. They just haven't really given us enough on it yet, I think, so I would think it's
Yeah.
still early. Oh. This Boulder Knight went much better. Titanite Shard? No. Nothing. I guess I'll try to funnel these guys through. I really don't want the Chandler to come through this area.
Yeah.
Knowing my luck, he will, though. Instantly. Oh no. Good.
I mean, if you want, you could probably lure him outside and kick him off a cliff.
Can you kick him? Does he stagger on kick?
I think he does.
Wow. Almost dead again. Jesus. This is some bad play by me. I didn't think he staggered from kicks. I know he can be poised broken, but...
I don't really remember. It's been a while.
Yeah, that's fair.
I just remember when I was farming for
Gotta love that
tridents, I would
poise.
like to knock them off the edges when the
Mhm.
bookshelf is turning.
Ah.
Or not bookshelf, the stairway.
Yeah, I knew it. Yeah, I gotcha. Instantly used up all 4 of my estus here against these weaklings.
Call them weaklings, but they are just a meat
They're just
grinder.
buffed. Yeah. I know
One
it's
of my
being
favorite
dumb and actually
ways
fighting.
to do invasions in this place would to use Chameleon.
Mhm.
Wait for them to come up to that area and then ambush them and force them to run into that room.
Ah,
Just
yeah.
wait.
Ooh.
Doesn't Doesn't matter how good of a player you are, if you get thrown into that room all of a sudden, it's gonna be a dangerous place.
Yeah, if you don't have some sort of, like, wide sweeping weapon or something and poise, because without poise you're doomed. Oh, you just rebuffed them. Nice.
Just such a tight corridor, if someone gets behind you, you just have nowhere to go but the grinder.
Nice. Nice. It's that run attack that's getting me right now. It has infinite, not infinite, but it has super armor on it. And one hit doesn't break it, so...
It's weird though, the better I got at the PvP, the more I hated it.
Yeah?
And then now I just really don't enjoy it at all.
Yeah, I'm not into the PvP at all, that's for sure. Where is the channeler? Where is he? What? He must have gone down.
Killing someone by just chaining them with infinite backstab is fun like the first 3 times, but then it's like, there's no point to this.
Mm-hmm. Run. Oh, this
Now the only invasions I ever have are like if I just do like a build with a fun weapon or something and I'm just at a random area.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I never do PvP, really. There's only been one guy that I PvP'd, but I still don't really like it.
That Stoicism arena?
Well, there's that, but like there's one guy recently that I PvP'd is what I'm saying. But
Yeah.
It's just...
Everyone uses min-maxing now, so you don't really get natural invasions.
Oh, Jesus. I think I might be dead.
That just definitely ruins it a lot more.
Oh, yeah.
Everything's a meta now. You have to use this, gotta use that.
Yeah.
Try to get around that a lot, like with my flipping Havel build. That was a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
But then it just evolved into more chain backstabs.
Right.
Because I originally wanted to use just the castuses, but those do not work.
Yeah, I could see them not working. They're probably a little too fist weapony. Fist weapons are just bad in PvP, I know.
And I realized that the rapier was also light enough, and that just has a backstab crit modifier, so...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the only PvP I'll probably still enjoy would be Dark Souls 2, just because there's crazy variety.
I would love to at some point. This would take a lot of effort between two people, but I have a character that has every single weapon at multiple copies and every single piece of gear, every piece of armor. I'd love to transfer that all to like a low soul memory character.
Yeah.
But the problem is they're at like 10 or 20 million soul memory.
So basically, we just have to make like a staircase of different soul memory characters.
Yeah, exactly.
Transfer down the line. And when you say you like Ring of Thorns +2 in the Bellkeeper armor?
Yeah, I had some random person I found. I ended up just messaging them because we had a fun fight, and they said, if you're interested in getting into PvP, I can give you everything. And they quite literally gave me everything besides, of course, spells, miracles, and hexes. So,
well, I love playing through Dark Souls 2, so that's definitely something we could do.
Exactly. And that would open up so much variety for, like, runs and stuff, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Because you have just everything available. It'd be wonderful. The problem is just getting the items, or getting everything set up.
Yeah. The more I play Dark Souls, the more I like 2 over 3.
I think I'm the same way.
Because I love 3, but there's something about 2 that just I find more entertaining.
Mm-hmm. God, that was a mistake, but it worked.
Probably because 2 has a lot more.
It does. It has a ton to it. I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of the combat of 3, which is funny to say because it's probably the smoothest that the Souls, specifically, not Bloodborne, has been ever.
3 has my favorite boss fights.
Yeah. But for some reason, I'm just stuck. I can't enjoy it as much as I do Dark Souls 1, or even 2, I think.
With 3, you're a lot more limited on what stuff you can do because there's no
Yeah,
poise. So all armor is basically light armor.
right.
The heavy armor is really hard to use.
Yeah,
It's
because you just
just
get hyper armor, but that's not... Did I...
if you enjoy playing a pyromancer or dex build, DS3 is
There
going
you
to be
go.
the absolute best for you. But if you
Right.
want to like play strength and stuff, you really have to go out of your way for it in DS3 to like actually have a good build.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Alright, I'm actually going to level up here. I've got 2 levels, so 1 second. Let's roll the numbers, shall we?
Just don't get a 6.
We got a 1. Wow, I'm actually getting really lucky with these. And a 2.
Nice.
Kinda. I'm going to have a lot of attunement, it seems, by the end of this. With
Yeah.
this kind of luck. I'm surprised that I
Like
haven't
5
gone...
spell slots.
Right. I'm surprised I haven't rolled anything above a 4 so far. That's, kind of weird.
Yeah.
But what
Well,
can you do?
better than getting resistance.
Yeah, I remember doing a resistance run once.
At least you won't get poisoned.
Yeah, there's that. But that's like it. That's the one advantage. Even the defense bonus
Yeah.
isn't even worthwhile
It
because
makes
you don't
Blight
have the
Town
health.
slightly easier.
Except that you can already get through Blight Town without being poisoned anyway.
Exactly. I will say though,
Just
I like doing Blight Town the normal way a lot more than doing shortcut way.
yeah. As in like taking Upper Blight Town and stuff, or
Yeah, doing
really?
it through Gaping Dragon, like the depths whole area.
I
I
only
just find
did
that,
once recently, so
yeah, I find myself doing it a lot more,
jeez.
just because the shortcut really does skip all of Blight Town.
It does. It really does.
I just really like the look of that area, and it's not all bad. That's some fun stuff.
It does. The enemies are interesting there, I think, just because, well, they can drop soul items, first of all. That's weird. But
Yeah, that is weird.
you never encounter them anywhere else, so if you do just skip through that, you're missing out on quite a few enemies.
Yeah.
Just because...
Also, they can drop the pickaxe, which is a lot of
That
fun.
too. I love the pickaxe.
It's so much fun. Just a great weapon that you'll probably never see
I know I'm
in a
gonna
normal
get on my,
playthrough.
I got it on my SO1 run.
Nice kicks.
Oh yeah.
Not one
Very
swing.
smooth. I know. And Ring of Favor, there we go.
I could never get around just kicking on command all the
Yeah.
time.
Oh wait, actually we have enough for another level, so I'm gonna roll. Let's see what we get.
Oh, that extra
7.
stamina.
Int. Oh
7.
boy.
Ooh.
Int does not do me any good this run.
Nope. Probably
Oh.
not faith either.
Actually, by the way, I'm gonna go ahead and drink down to 5 estus just so I don't accidentally use them on the way through the area or something like that.
Yeah. At almost 800 health though, you should be able to tank anything from the gargoyles.
Oh yeah. I used to say that 890 was like the perfect amount of health for any run. 18 vitality. That's like the minimum that you'd
Yeah.
want, and that's plenty. It stops you from being one-shot by anything, I think, as long as you've got some armor on. And
Pretty much it.
you
That's
can-
my one health requirement. Just don't be able to get one shot by something.
Exactly. So for Baldur Knights, they can always one-shot you.
Yeah, anything that riposte you will
Exactly.
probably kill you.
Alright. We're gonna try to run past all the hollows and see how it goes. Oh boy.
You can go one of 2 ways, without a hitch or death.
We've got a bit of a hitch. Oh, but it's not death. We're good. We took 2 hits, but it's like -1 Estus maybe. I
Yeah,
think I'd prefer that over actually.
they weren't even buffed either, which helps.
Exactly. So I don't know if this will be first try. I kind of have a feeling it won't be, but it might. My damage is still really
Should be
low,
able
so.
to.
And not having resin means that I actually have to deal with low damage.
Yeah.
Roll attack is always the weakest. 7 damage. on a one-handed. Ooh, we got yellow health damage. We're good.
Oh yeah, if you see yellow health damage, you know you have everything you need to beat a boss.
Yeah, you have enough damage. That's 12 damage per swing. The only issue would be when...
Open. Yeah.
Yeah, the only issue would be when the second gargoyle spawns. That'll be a little iffy.
Yeah.
But assuming I do the correct amount of damage, then only one will be breathing fire.
Right.
That's what I would prefer.
This fight's mostly about positioning and spacing.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you already got him this low. Yeah, this should be easy.
Oh, I know, right? Oh, did I tell you I was playing the pre-sequel some recently? Oh my god. All of a sudden, I have just fallen in love with that game more than I ever have before. It has been amazing. And I don't know why, because I think it's such a mediocre game, but recently, oh my god. It's so good.
It's a good game to revisit. And I recently found out that all the bosses are farmable. So I played on launch, where none of the bosses were farmable.
Okay, so this is going to sound weird. I have been playing on Xbox.
Yeah.
Even though I don't own an Xbox, a friend does. We've been doing a split screen playthrough, which might be part of why I'm enjoying it so much. But Xbox isn't as up to date as PS4, which is really weird. But they've got some pretty unique glitches.
Yeah.
One that I found, I don't know if this is on PS4, but you know glitch guns, yeah?
Yes. They have codes that do special things.
Yeah, do you know about a glitch with glitch guns?
No.
That gives you the yellow... Do you know what the yellow effect does? Where it just
gives you the super fire rate?
Yeah.
It's the only way I was able to beat Eclipse.
But you can pass that on to any gun on the Xbox version.
Oh my god, that's insane.
And with something like a dull sniper that has no recoil... Okay. This phase 2 is immediately horrible, but... There's my first fire breath. Jeez, that took forever.
I'm trying to think, like the luck cannon would probably be a really good one to do that with.
So, like, you consume less ammo, too. So, I've got a quad scav shotgun.
Oh.
That does a 4 burst and consumes ammo at, like, 1 in 4 chance or something.
Right.
It's so broken. But that's pretty fun. That's not why. That's not the only reason why I've been enjoying it, but I've only found it possible to transfer the effect with, like, one gun. But it works on every gun if I transfer it.
I just love how that works on Jacob's assault rifles, because you just basically get a machine gun without...
Oh, yeah.
It makes Jacob AR actually good.
Yeah. What I was actually saying was, the way that the sniper rifle, the dull sniper works, it reminds me so much of the battle rifles from Borderlands 1, which were my favorite weapon.
Oh, I need to play Borderlands 1 again. I literally have it in case. I need to open that up and just...
Play it with me.
Play. Oh, I will.
Oh, what a good
I've
game.
never got all the pearls in that game.
I've not gotten all of them. I have gotten... I don't know which ones, but I've gotten something in that game.
Yeah.
I haven't hit max
really
level.
Bad at fighting Cromarax.
You
haven't hit max level?
Not on...
I think
sorry,
I only hit it once.
Not on PS4. That's what I was saying. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna lose this one, it seems, but I don't mind. Funny enough, I think Quelaag might be the easier fight to do first. It'd be the longer, but maybe not actually longer. She gets more health, though, you know.
Right. She's a lot more consistent. Only one thing to worry about. And as long as you watch her, you know when she's doing her AoE, which is like the big killer.
Yeah, exactly. I could just use the roll attack to kill. Roll attack looks really consistent for getting hits. But yeah, I've been playing Frag Trap, which I also haven't ever really played as in the pre-sequel.
No, he's fun with people with his high five ability.
Yeah, he's got this really good ability. It's all the things are good, which it buffs 4 of your stats, but it gets stronger the more people you have in the game.
Yeah.
But at plus 10...
great co-op characters.
Oh, I bet. But at plus 10, it's like plus 50% health base, but also plus another 20% health for every character you have. That's insane.
Jeez, that is a lot.
It is. Anyway, that's been a lot of fun. Really what did it for me too, because we did every side quest, base game and DLC. What did it for me though was, man, the DLC is so good in that game.
It is amazing. It's definitely the highlight.
Oh yeah, by a long shot.
My problem is the final boss is such a bullet sponge.
It's so tanky.
He is so difficult solo. He took me so many tries, and I had like really good gear. I had like a quad with the right glitch code, so it would destroy everything, but it would only deal like an eighth of Eclipse's health.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
exactly.
at least with the EOS, when he opens his eye up, you can shred him if you hit all the crit points, but
oh yeah,
with Eclipse, he is just so tanky and dangerous, and you have no way of getting a second wind, really.
Mm-hmm. I took damage from it, by the way, because I was trying to roll, but I was already sprinting. Yeah, that was fine. I died. But, right near the end, I was actually getting a hang of Phase 2. I used, like, all my estus all at once during Phase 2, right at the start. But, yeah, so if I'd been blocking that, I wouldn't have been hit that first time, which could have saved me a lot of health. But we should be able to get it in 1 or 2 more attempts.
Oh, absolutely.
But yeah. Jack, well, first of all, the Doppelganger, what a fun class he is. I started a, permadeath save file, actually, as him.
Good luck with, it's the RK5.
Yeah, exactly, right?
I can never get the hang of that boss. I hate it so much. It's just the bunker, but way worse.
It is. But, what I've done, I found, it's gonna be a grenade build, because he's really good with grenade builds. But I found an Oz kit that it's like the chance to not consume grenades while in the air. But the problem was, it cost me all of my money, plus I had to sell all of my gear, excluding like all of my weapons and stuff, so right now I'm running around Concordia, trying to grab random white weapons to grind.
Yeah.
Okay, I've got to remember I can't use past 5 estus.
If you already did the laser missions, well, if you haven't done the laser missions, you can get a laser rifle quest item.
What a bad roll. I love it when that guy just stands in the doorway.
Yeah. Can't move past him. Yeah, I think I might do that later. Just get on Borderlands 1 and start leveling up a character. I think I'll play Mordecai.
Nice.
Do a revolver build. Those are fun.
He was my favorite character the first time I played, but ever since I've ever gone back, Roland is just... he's my favorite. The soldier class in general is what I prefer. Though in Borderlands 3, Zane's better.
Yeah, you said the General Knox Armory glitch still works?
It does.
That is huge,
it's
then.
Wonderful.
That thing is so much fun to loot.
It is. Probably their best... I think that might be my favorite loot source just ever to go through. Better than, like, the loot explosions that they have in Borderlands 3 and stuff. There's just so much to it.
I need to re-download Borderlands 3 as well. There's 4 DLCs I have to go through now.
Yeah, there's been a lot.
I really liked Borderlands 3. It's just, nice. I don't know why I haven't played it in a while.
Mm-hmm. Oh, this is a terrible start.
We probably had the best, like, gameplay, like, in terms of mechanics of all the games. Really felt good.
It did. I just wish it would. Maybe on PS5 would be more playable for me, because the inconsistent frame rate really damages that game. Really hurts.
Yeah. Yeah, I gotta get through those DLCs. But first, Borderlands 1.
Right.
Because I want to fight Cromrack some more.
Good.
Problem was, I always played, I think I barely played Mordecai, actually, the first time I played Borderlands 1.
Yeah.
I got Lilith to max level. She was the only one I got to max level. Brick was the second closest.
Roland I got.
And Roland... I got rolling to level 50, so he
That's
got
still pretty
kind of
high,
close.
yeah. Have
Yeah.
you, do you know about the brick movement speed glitch? I would assume you do.
I don't think I do.
If you just proc his action skill, because it has higher movement speed, if you
Yeah.
just proc it, and as you're, like, the moment you proc it, you just open the menu, you can just keep the movement speed buff, but it'll cancel his action skill. So it's just like a 10% movement speed buff permanently
Wow.
until you action skill again. It's really good.
Yeah, I'll definitely get on Borderlands 1 later.
Nice.
I wonder if the merchant glitch works still.
The merchant glitch?
You keep buying a bunch of those healing things and then selling them back and just doing that and then just reloading the save over and over again when you get the XP bonus for like the tier 5.
Ah, really?
Yeah, that's a really easy way
That's-
to level grind once you beat like TVHM.
I
You
was
just
gonna
want to
say,
get to
because
max.
that's gotta level you real fast, huh? At least compared to
Yeah.
what you could do, like, enemy farming wise.
Oh yeah. I think the other best way was just to like get a trespasser and then just go kill a bunch of guardians.
That makes sense. Guardians are worth so much XP in that game.
Trespasser just destroys them.
Exactly. Do you ever farm in Borderlands, the pre-sequel? There's that mission for capturing Guardians. That's a really efficient XP farm once you hit
Yeah.
Ultimate Vault Hunter. It's like as effective, or twice as effective, you could say, even as the Borderlands 2 dummy farm. Because they're just worth that much more XP.
Yeah.
Ouch. That one really
The-
hurt. Wow.
Ooh, yeah. The Rosie takes care of them a lot really fast too.
That too.
It's great at shredding shields.
It is. It's not gonna hurt. Wow.
The shame of the Hollow Dome is just such a terrible place.
It is. I like the Claptrap arena though. That has the variable.
Yeah.
That's good.
No, it's not bad at all. Claptrap DLC had so many fun side missions.
Mm-hmm. There's so much good gear in the side missions.
Oh yeah. The glitch
Wow,
weapons are
frick.
a really great variety of stuff. It's just a really great addition.
I would agree.
Of course, getting the yellow is always the best, but there's like the red one that would increase, I think, your crit damage by a lot.
The green effect. Red is just straight up damage bonus, and you get knocked back on it. But
Yeah.
green is
Green's
so fun for snipers.
Yeah, the
It gives
shotgun.
you, yeah, multiple pellets. Yeah, just turns every sniper into a skull masher.
Uh,
How could you not want that?
right. The glitch weapons I always had fun with. The problem was just when you have to farm for the right code, that's annoying.
Oh, I bet. I don't actually know a good way to farm for glitch weapons. I'm only level like 40 something.
I find the Nile subroutine to be the best. He drops them really consistently, and he's not too difficult.
Really?
Yeah. It's just like another
that-
Thresher fight.
I was gonna say that's a Thresher, right?
Yeah. It's better than Eclipse and Eos, who just take a million years, even though they give you
Guaranteed.
really high legendary rates. Guaranteed the first time, I think. I don't know if it's any time
Yeah,
after.
like a guaranteed legendary. I meant, is it a guaranteed glitch every time? Or no?
I think so. I've always gotten a glitch from the Nile subroutine, though, so
Jesus.
that might just be a really high drop rate, if not
How did he
guaranteed.
have that range?
Ooh.
I'll go for the heal. Oh, what a dumb heal that was. This main gargoyle, the one that's not damaged, is being such a pain.
Yeah.
Not behaving how I want him to at all.
Almost have one of them down, and once
Oh,
that's
yeah.
done, it's pretty much easy
Screw
fight.
that. Whatever.
You have 6 Estus, though, which is weird.
Yeah, it's because I didn't use my 5 to begin with, so I'm at
see,
6, but I'll just stop at 5, yeah.
You should still be able to win this, though.
At this rate, yeah. Assuming that other one just behaves for a little bit longer.
He seems to. This fight's just such a great
If I
fight.
can't see, then that's not gonna work.
It's really great as like an introductory to the game's difficulty.
Mm-hmm. I would agree.
Ah, smart.
Yeah, I thought it's better to just unequip it at that point. Oh, thank you for just
Yeah.
flying away like that. Perfect.
Well, he's almost dead.
Oh, I got him.
Nice.
Which means, assuming I can actually just fight a gargoyle, then I'm fine. Knowing me, though, I'll still die.
Just don't roll off the roof.
Right.
I did that during my Broken Straight Sword run. It was
Really?
not fun.
I don't know if I've ever rolled off the roof. I've gotten extremely close at times, especially on my Armor of Thorns run.
You just have to be an idiot to roll off the roof. You really just have to not be aware of where your roll is going to take you.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Whiffs.
I do wish this had multi-directional rolling like DS3. That's really convenient.
Mm-hmm.
Being able to go in any direction.
If he spams
Instead
that
of
attack, that could kill me. Ugh.
for you.
He's actually gonna spam that attack, isn't he? I really don't like that jump over attack that they do.
Yeah.
It's probably the hardest one for me to time in dodging wise still.
Maybe he'll drop his helmet for you.
Maybe.
That could be useful.
I'd take it. Wow, that hit me. I could still very well die here. I should have grabbed RTSR. I might be able to get into RTSR range, like in one hit or something.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Woo.
Keep doing this. Yeah, please. What the? I've
Yeah, the way
never seen this.
legendaries were. Oh.
Wow. Anyway, yeah.
So the way legendaries were in BO1, it was based on like if you have perfect weapon parts, right?
Yeah, that was how a lot of them worked.
Because I remember I got so many world drops in BL1, like random Crimson Lances would just drop one.
Oh
And
yeah.
stuff like.
And like, enemies actually really used the guns that they were wielding. Like, they would drop the guns that they had in their hand, which
Yeah.
meant enemies that had legendaries were actually kind of really dangerous.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I feel like in Borderlands 1, a lot of different guns are a lot more usable than Borderlands 2. But
I would agree.
I love Borderlands 2. I love Ultimate Vault Hunter mode, but you are kind of limited on what you can use in certain situations.
Yeah, especially in Ultimate Vault Hunter mode, you're really tied to what you can use. That was way closer than it should have been, but hey, I did it.
Still got him though.
Oh yeah.
Bring that bell for like the 2000th time.
Right. What a familiar sound.
The design of this whole area is so great,
It's
though.
so good. It really is. I guess I'll rush Blighttown. Maybe I should run and upgrade my weapon to +5 first, but
Definitely do that.
then I'll rush Blighttown.
Maybe buy a Purging Stone if you want to not risk a curse.
I think I'll risk Curse.
Yeah. I remember the first time I got cursed. That was like just 2 hours of getting everything I needed to get uncursed.
Alright, I am actually gonna, really quick though, roll my stats. How many levels do I have? I've got 4 levels, so we've got an 8. Oh boy, Faith. 7? 7? Oh
Almost.
boy. And a 4.
Oh no. So many
Yeah,
useless
and we want
stats.
3,000 left, so I can actually... Yeah, Int and Faith leveling is not what I want, but I'll take it as what it is. It's base defense. Oh boy. very little base defense, but still base defense.
Yeah. Maybe one hit won't kill you in 100 swings.
Right. Alrighty. We'll go bring this to... It's at +4 already, right? It's at +3. Well... I've got some souls I can use.
Yeah.
Really not being efficient in this run. Not nearly as efficient as I'd normally strive for, at least.
I didn't do it.
But hey, 2 bosses down. Oh boy. If we're only going by required bosses, though, that's actually a large portion done. There's like 10 to 14 bosses you gotta do, maybe.
And surprisingly, Four Kings was not the hardest part of a Broken Straight Sword.
What was it for you? OS?
ONS was difficult, but I definitely got a lot more consistent at it. I'd have to say... It was either Artorias. Artorias gave me so much problems.
That makes sense, yeah.
Artorias or Nito of all people.
I can understand Nito, especially if you're not running Ring of Fog, Ring of Slumbering Dragon Crest Ring part.
Yeah, those skeletons you just can't get rid of.
Here, 1 second, I'm gonna roll my last level. We got a 2. Oh, they really want me to use some sort of magic or something, huh?
Yeah, I found the hardest part of Four Kings was rolling out of the arena. Just
it was on the Broken Straight Sword fight that you did that?
Yeah, just rolled straight out of the arena. And I was so close to beating them too, it was really annoying.
I'm glad I've never had that happen.
You really never had that happen?
I've never once had it happen. I've run into the side of the arena.
I've had it happen to me 15 times.
Oh my god.
Just every now and then I'll roll forward and whoop, right out of the arena.
It must be the way that you dodge the attacks or something. We must play pretty different against them.
It must be. It's always... It's just so annoying to happen. So not only do you just die, but you just have to wait like 5 minutes as you just fall.
Oh yeah.
And reflect on all the time you just wasted.
Right.
Man, they don't last forever in Broken Straight Sword. They go down pretty fast compared to other bosses.
That's good.
Yeah, Artorias gave me problems just because when he gets his buff up, he does a lot of damage.
Oh, I bet, yeah.
And he can have some difficult attacks.
That makes sense.
Nito, with his skeletons, they would just get really annoying every now and then. But if I got a giant guy aggroed, well, it was just over at that point.
Man. I have a feeling that... I don't know if I'm going to do all bosses, since it doesn't specify it.
Right.
It would make it a lot easier if I don't. It doesn't specify no glitches, so technically I could just wrong warp, I think, but... I doubt anybody would appreciate that.
Yeah, just go straight to Gwen and parry him to death.
Exactly. I don't think anybody would be happy with that.
Yeah, that would just not be a challenge run at that point.
Yeah. Maybe if we were speed running, that'd be different, but this is not a speed run.
Yeah. Does the wrong warp still work? Does the wrong warp still work with the crystal?
The crystal? Yes. You have to be very specifically positioned or something, I think, is what it is now. You have to do, like, some maneuvering. It's like how you can force cast still. If you didn't know you can, just only in specific spots.
Yeah, there's just so much jank with the Stoicism arena.
Exactly.
I really love how you can get into it, though, from above.
That's so cool.
It's such a great glitch.
I like the way it works, yeah.
I know. It's an immortal arena. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah. That sounds like a fun PvP time.
You getting me? It's the hardest part is actually getting someone into the world to also drop down there with you.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I bet. How often is that place used then, like that?
Never.
Really?
You have to really coordinate with someone to get people in there.
That makes sense. I guess we're gonna be poisoned. Oh boy.
For some reason, it's not that well known, which I don't understand. Like, I think everyone would love that place. It's so cool. just get to go to the arena when you're not supposed to. Like, you do like this whole jump off and then like slide all the way down.
Mm-hmm.
How did anyone discover that in the first place? Like,
It makes me wonder how people discover half the stuff they do in speedruns, too, you know? Like, how do people find all these clips and glitches? People must have a really solid understanding of how things work. It's impressive stuff.
right. Alright, can you beat Quelaag before your poison runs out?
Oh, I was gonna wait it out. I'll just set my estus and we'll go for it. Quelaag should be pretty easy.
Yeah, just don't get pushed into a lava pool. I'd say these guys outside our arena are more difficult than her.
Right.
Those maggots are so hard to hit.
I don't know if you ever saw the clip that I uploaded of me getting stuck between two lava pools, but that was pretty great.
If you let Quelaag do her stuff, she can kind of be difficult.
Oh yeah. If you let her set up the arena how she wants. Oh yeah.
Yeah. She's gotta be like the worst one to no-hit though, just because of how she can jump on you.
I know. I
Like,
hate
what
how
a
she can
terrible way to have your run ended.
You're telling me.
Just be jumped on. Yeah, I know.
Exactly.
You did so good too. You got past gargoyles and everything.
I got past gargoyles and I did the quick run through the area too, where I like skipped all the enemies too. That's the thing that got me.
You could probably do a no-hit run. Just have to find a way past these jump hits.
Mm.
They're just so unfair.
No-hit runs are just so tedious.
I really like how the remaster makes all AoE attacks like just show you the range.
It's so
Not
good.
just like, is it safe to run in now?
It's very good how they did that.
Yeah.
Oh, two-handing's definitely the way to go. We're already reading through her pretty fast.
Taking her bars down. If only your weapon was longer and you could stun her.
Oh, I know. That'd be great.
That'd be an interesting idea. Do like a broken straight sword-esque challenge, but you can use any weapon. It just has to be broken.
It just has to be broken. Man, I mentioned it. I want to do Crystal Ring Shield. Broken Crystal Ring Shield. That seems fun. Horribly clunky, but that's the point.
Yeah. Crystal Ring Shield's a lot of fun, but man, it's just slow.
Yeah. Exactly. And then with it broken, you don't actually get the projectile, so you have to be point-blank range with it.
Yeah.
And I've tried no stat recs, like lacking stat requirements for a weapon. That went horribly. What little I did of it. Didn't go horribly, but like, I was doing it on Switch, so I didn't see a great reason to continue.
Not really fun, because it's just so slow to swing something and then the bounce, yeah.
Well, I did no dex requirement, so I didn't have to worry through
That's
strength.
a lot better than no strength requirement, because the slow swinging and the bounce. Oh,
I hear
doing
though
that for bosses.
you can. Oh, how did I not touch the lava there? I hear you can do Titanite Catch Pole for that sort of run because it's got flat magic damage that doesn't scale. It also doesn't scale down if you don't meet the requirements.
Ooh.
Yeah, so that's pretty good. So even at SL1 you have like 200 plus damage just because the base magic damage is so high.
Yeah.
By the way, I got hit by getting jumped on. I'm not sure if you saw that. So, there goes my no-hit.
Ah.
Not a big deal, though.
Yeah, you should get her down. You're just taking her health out and she's barely touching you.
Oh, yeah. This is awkward positioning, though. Yeah.
Ooh, yeah, she's
Yeah, with the lava. That was
her
dumb
sword
of me.
looks great in the remaster, though.
It does. It really does.
Especially when you use it. If only Gwyn's sword had that effect.
Mm-hmm.
Because when he uses the sword, it looks awesome.
It does. It really does. You know, I remember the first time I had a almost successful fist-only run here against her. Because she ended up getting me pinned against her back fog wall, and I couldn't do anything and just had to die. Because with how her AI works, she rarely ever backs up.
Yeah.
So, she quite literally had me unable to move, and then she just started spitting lava on me.
Price tag. She just leaves herself open so much. You stick close to her.
I do think she's she's definitely one of the easier bosses, I would say, in the game.
Oh yeah, she can be so daunting on your first time around, because you're like, oh god, giant spider, just stay away from it.
Right.
Clever
But
boss design though, because it teaches you that, hey, staying close to something really dangerous might actually be the safest place.
Exactly. Yeah, because being too far away puts out some bad attacks, mainly her jumping lava spit. That's such a bad attack.
I will say that it definitely helped me beat ONS faster when I learned that.
Oh,
It's all about staying close to him.
Yeah, you gotta stay close to Ornstein. And Smo, really.
Yeah, that boss took me so long to beat my first time.
I'm sure it took me forever. I don't remember. It's been too long since I first fought him, but I'm sure it took me forever because I was garbage at the game when I first played.
Everyone is.
Exactly.
It's got quite the learning curve, but it's nothing you can't do.
Exactly. That's what I love, just how much you can learn in this game.
Exactly. It's not inherently a really hard game, it just has a really high skill ceiling.
Yeah.
And a lot to learn.
Exactly. Which is kind of funny seeing how simple the combat can be, too. Like,
exactly.
There's not even that many buttons.
This works so beautifully.
It does. We're like 1/3 done. That's pretty good.
Oh yeah, you're absolutely taking her out. Way easier than the gargoyles. Doing 10 damage per hit too.
I know, right?
That definitely helps.
Assuming if only I'd had a fully upgraded, oh, this is bad.
What, 360 hits to kill her? Something like that.
Yeah.
Probably.
Not even then, because if it's 10 damage, and sometimes I'm doing 12 to 16, depending on what kind of hit I get, she gets 3,280 health, I believe, does she not? I know.
Something like that. It's somewhere around 3,000, yeah.
Because Golem gets... I used to know Golem and Quaelag's health specifically. I used to know a lot of boss health specifically because Talisman, but...
Are you gonna do Golem with or without the fire bombs?
Probably without, just because I'm a pansy. I never do it with fire bombs.
I do it every now and then. It's good for spacing, but man, can it be annoying.
Yeah. If you've got good damage or good poise damage, however you knock his legs off or whatever, or knock him down, then it doesn't matter.
Just cut his ankles off and he falls over.
Exactly.
Or just summon Tarkus and just let him solo it. It's always the most entertaining option.
Right. I never trust that AoE, that frontward stomp AoE that she can do.
Yeah.
I never want to be even closer to her back legs when she does it. Don't know why.
If we stick too close to her back, she'll do that other weird attack.
I hate that attack. I know which one you're talking about. Whoa, she almost dragged me back into lava.
Like a kind of an AoE.
Mm-hmm. Where she shakes her back end. Yeah.
Yep.
That thing's a pain. It does so much damage. It has a very small tail, besides the fact that if you
put some lava there.
Behind it. Yeah, I know, right?
That's the other dangerous thing she can do, just rotate you into the death.
Yes.
Yeah.
I've had that happen before. Needless to say, I probably died in most ways you can to a boss.
Yeah.
A lot of these bosses. Maybe I should have killed Pinwheel early. Silver Serpent could have been nice. That too, yeah.
Child's Mask would be nice.
Speaking of, I didn't. Okay.
Having that extra stamina really helps.
Right. Mother too, both of those ones. Can I
still roll?
Oh yeah. What? That clipped me. I gotta say, by the way, mid-roll can be such a pain. Doing Armor Thorns SO1, it's really shown me that.
Yeah.
You're just so clunky if you're rolling everywhere.
At least mid-roll will just make you immune from most fall damage.
Oh,
As long as you have the stamina. That glitch is so easy to pull off. I can't believe how it went undetected.
I know, right? Then again, there's a lot of glitches still in this game for it being a remaster.
It is a lot of fun to do, though. Just...
Oh, yeah. You can skip Artorias altogether.
I know! You can skip so many things.
Funny.
It's pretty large.
Can you skip Demon Fire Sage, or 2 Demon Fire Sage using it, do you think? Because I don't think you can clip through the elevator anymore. But if you can clip through the elevator, then you'd be able to.
Well, that's the thing with Demon Fire Sage. You could always just punch attack him, so the fall wouldn't kill you anyway.
Oh, right. Well, I don't know if you land on top of him.
You can clip to the elevator, though.
Can you still? Nice. Oh, goodbye, Starman.
Oh.
Oh, he's back.
Oh, there we go.
Hello there.
Just little network issues.
See that?
And it's been steadily getting better.
That's good.
Yeah, it's no longer disconnecting every 5 minutes, which is nice.
That is much nicer than what it was, that's for sure.
Yeah. I do know some really interesting glitches using like the send skip method in Izalith with Kirk.
Yeah. I wanted to see if you could... Oh, go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah. You can basically like just really go out of bounds with it, and also with the egg guy, he can clip you out of bounds. There's some really weird stuff in Izalith.
I wanted to know if... I don't think it has any use, but you can do the death cam trigger in Blighttown.
With Mildred? Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can.
No, not even with Mildred.
Oh, with dropping down and living?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that lets you skip Quelaag.
Does it? Nice. Just from the ladder, like there's a ladder that you can just... It's supposed to be long enough that it kills you or something, but it's just short enough that it doesn't.
Yeah, like I know which one you're talking about. It just changes your camera angle to the death, and then you can just walk through everything.
Exactly, because stuff stops loading. That should let you skip Quelaag, actually, because it's an area transition, right? So her area shouldn't load in anything new, including the fog.
Yeah.
Huh.
Of course, it's just a blind run at that point.
Yeah, that's gotta be way worse than... Man, speaking of that sort of thing, that's gotta be way worse than the Sense Gate skip one. But, that just makes me think, I'm so glad that Bloodborne Speedrun has evolved to not have the Amelia skip that requires death cam. That thing was awful. I don't know if you knew about that or not, but...
I did not know about that. I have to watch the new Bloodborne speedrun. The old one was really strange.
Yeah, the death cam skip was really annoying. Because it was like Sen's Gate skip, but you had to go way further. She's throwing a lot of lava, huh? Speaking of lava, here's more.
So they still use that out of bounds glitch in the very first area?
Yes, where like you clip with a werewolf?
The one with the executioner.
No.
Or did they patch that one?
Now you clip with the werewolf into the other side of Iosefka's clinic.
Oh, the werewolf.
Yeah. Scourge Beast, I guess I should say technically, but werewolf is much easier to remember.
Interesting.
Yeah, it lets you can clip right at the door to Iosefka's clinic, and then jump across over, or you can go to that gate that you can't open from the side that you first see it. And he can clip you right through that.
That takes you straight to the
takes you straight
shadows.
Straight to Forbidden Woods, and you haven't procced any area transitions yet, so you can buy blood vials still for super cheap. Like 80 a piece, even though you're fighting mid-game enemies. It's wonderful. And you can there's a lot of twin stone shards and normal shards there too, so it seems pretty effective.
Yeah. I need to do another Bloodborne challenge run.
Oh, I'm still on that big bounty thing. I'm making like no progress.
Yeah.
Turns out Bloodborne's tough.
It's probably the hardest SL one. I love
yeah.
Orphan, and he took so long. He took so long.
He took forever for me too.
He's so difficult.
Yeah, he took longer than Lawrence was surprisingly easy, I think. He wasn't easy to save, but he was easier than I expected. That was the first time I'd killed Lawrence solo.
Yeah, I hate Lawrence. He's probably my least favorite boss.
Like him. Look at how much lava she has spat up right now.
Oh my god. Yeah, I did not do Lawrence on my SL1, which I kind of regret.
It's such a good fight. I really like that fight.
I just cannot stand him in his second phase.
Yeah, that makes sense. I can understand that at least. But man. I already really liked Cleric Beast to begin with, so I was glad there was a beefed up fight that was also way different.
Yeah. Also, just in like NG pluses, Lawrence will just one-shot you no matter what move he does. His fire is so dangerous.
Oh yeah.
Probably why I have the most bad experiences with him. First time I fought him was NG +5, so.
Oh, that's like me going to the Dark Souls 3 DLC. The second DLC I went into at max NG.
Yeah.
That was awful. And I was using the Great Lance.
I love doing Fume Knight at like low level stuff. SL1 Fume Knight was so much fun.
Really? I have never been that big a fan of Fume Knight.
Really?
Yeah, he's a pain.
I've liked how his phase 2 is.
His phase 2
it's a lot of fun to dodge.
Like
it just feels satisfying when he does that long sweep to go through.
Yeah.
Definitely my favorite of his attack. He's very simple, but he's still incredibly dangerous and difficult.
He's still like one of the hardest bosses in that game, yeah? Or he is like the
I'd
hardest
say
boss,
so.
Effectively.
I really love Ivory King. I just hate his gauntlet beforehand.
Yeah, that makes sense. Honestly, making it to Ludenzollen was the worst part about that fight, by the way. I actually rather like the Ludenzollen fight. Hey, Quaylag's dead.
Yeah.
Nice.
For my SL1 of Ludenzollen, I did not get to him solo. I had to summon some of the NPCs to distract the reindeer. I don't know if it's possible to even do it without summons. I bet it is, but I could not do it.
I made it through. It's a pain, but... And I got beat up the entire time, but I made it.
Oh, you did? Okay, so it is possible. I'll have to redo that then. I just couldn't. I hate that area.
For using a summon, though, honestly.
Those reindeer just are relentless.
Oh, yeah.
Otherwise, Ludenzollen, they're not too bad, and they really don't have much health.
Exactly.
In normal mode, my favorite way to kill them is to get the Ivory Great Sword to +5. If you two-hand it, you can 3-shot them.
Oh my god.
It melts them so it's just so satisfying to watch them die so fast. Like, they don't even get a chance to heal each other.
Alright, here, I've got 6 levels to do real quick, so let me do those.
Yep.
We've got...
Still almost 6.
A 2.
2.
We've got a 2.
More 2 mint.
We've got a 1.
Ah, nice
8.
vitality.
Oh my god.
8. More faith.
A 1.
More 1's the better.
There we go. That's decent.
Yeah.
I'm 1 off what I would want for health, at least. Oh, so many wasted stats. Actually, I'm gonna get more health by crushing the Solar Quaylag real quick. Or, I'm gonna get another level or 2, I should say. 2 levels, okay.
So
We've got...
boss weapons are the best.
Oh my god, a pointed endurance. And
awesome.
Strength. Endurance and strength, wow. 3 and 4. Well, I guess I need to go do Capra next, or something. I'm thinking of where I can get some poise.
Wolfring, if you want to go to Darkroot Garden real quick.
I could just do that.
There's also the night set by the Hydra that has poise.
Yeah, I was thinking about the night set, but then I also thought that's right next to the Hydra. And that's the Hydra. And I've got an open ring
Yeah.
slot, so I can justify using Wolf Ring.
I love the Elite Night set, but the night set is so much better, I find.
Yeah.
It's weird.
I don't like the look of the Elite Knight very much. I know. Blasphemous
I
that
prefer
I
its
say that.
chest plate design and its
Yeah.
helmet design.
You see, I like the Knight chest plate. I think it looks really good.
Yeah, it does look good. But I do like the Elite Knight look too.
Yeah.
Gauntlets are pretty much the same. I really like the Elite Knight helmet more, because it doesn't show your face.
That too, yeah.
Oh, weirdly.
You know what? I can't believe I didn't know this until my last playthrough of Dark Souls 3. You can get the original Knight set from this game.
Yeah!
I had no
It's in,
idea.
the Nameless Knight set, it's called.
Yeah! I've done like 10 playthroughs of that game and I only just found out. Because I decided, on my next run, I decided I would do I followed the guide that has like 100% of everything that you can get.
Yeah.
I gave up on the DLCs because I was doing SL1 Broken Straight Sword, but I still found that set. That was pretty interesting.
I really do love DS3. I love all the armors you can get.
Oh yeah.
I will say that.
It's got some good
Depending on what
stuff.
build you play, drastically impact how much fun you have.
Mm-hmm.
Probably my favorite weapon, though, is the Dragon Slayer Great Axe. That thing
It's
is
so good. It's great.
the only
It is
reason I
fun.
had so much fun during SL1.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dragon Slayer Great Axe is probably my favorite weapon in that game. I really fell in love with it during SL1.
That's
It
a
just,
fun weapon. It was one of the I think it was the first weapon I completed the game with.
yeah.
Completely.
It just feels so good to swing. It's just strong. Doesn't require too many stats, and you can put fire on it, so you have a fire electric axe, which is awesome.
Yeah.
I just really love that weapon.
Oh yeah. There's some good weapons in that game. I wish the Great Lance were better, but that's one of my favorites, even though it's garbage.
I wish they just had Twin Blades back. Love Twin Blades in
Yeah.
DS2.
Well, I guess you don't have a PC, so you couldn't tell me really.
What?
Oh, still sword.
Those don't count.
I wonder if I have enough for another level.
Those don't. Those aren't Twin Blades, though.
I think I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I don't have enough for another level. Sweet. To Capra, I guess.
Yep, with poise, it shouldn't be too bad. As long as the dogs don't insta-stagger you.
Right. Did I ever show you there's so many skips to jump down to the lower Undead Burg from
I only
Undead
know
Burg.
of one.
There's 3 that I know of. 4 if you count the one that lets you glitch into Capra Demon's arena and break his AI.
That's the one I know. It's
Okay.
my favorite
So you can
one.
climb up the ladder. You can also, if you go up that ladder, you can roll onto like a little ledge and then jump over the wall that's there, and you can land just in the middle of the area.
Yeah.
There's one, the starting staircase. It's got the first firebomb guy. Well, the second firebomb guy, I guess. Right after you get into the aqueduct, that firebomb guy, you can jump from there down to Lower Berg. And one that I recently found out about is near the first bonfire in Undead Burg.
Yeah.
You can you can run down that staircase right next to the crossbowman and end up on top of like the little fencing and then jump down to Undead Lower Berg. I'm going to show that one off, assuming I can pull it off.
Sweet. I just know that with the Capra Demon one too, you can also go straight to on top of the depths and then skip all the way to Blighttown.
Yeah.
It's
I'm gonna
really
not
cool.
do that. I've
You
never
need
done
the
that.
mineral for that though.
Ah, that explains a lot.
You can't survive it on. I was never able to pull it off on Switch just because it runs at a different frame rate, so the mid-roll glitch is a lot
it's
harder to pull off.
Yeah. But here, I'll kind of explain the locations as we go through. Poise. So the first glitch is, or the first jump is actually right here, Star. Right before
Yeah.
this fog gate. You can run up this staircase and then jump over this fence. And you can land, if you don't land on the wood platform, but next to that hollow that's hanging down, then you can jump straight down to Lower Berg from there.
Ah.
Yeah.
Is that enough to kill you?
No, it doesn't kill you. You'll have to deal with dogs and stuff, but that's the same for this one that I'm going to do. So,
as long as the dogs don't insta-stagger you, it shouldn't be that bad of a fight.
Yeah. Alright, let's repeat this one more time.
Not parrying Hellkite.
Normally I would roll it. I got way off on the timing.
I always just parry it because it's faster. It also just looks cool.
It does look pretty cool. I've
Just
never
parry
thought
the
to parry
shockwave.
it. Never once have I thought to do that. That's really smart.
Yeah.
So I'm going to rest at this bonfire. I'm actually going to use my 5 Estus already.
If only you could repost it if you parry it. That would look really weird, though.
That would be really weird, yeah. I'm going to just set myself to 5 Estus since we're at a bonfire that doesn't have 10 Estus. Good job, me. Get headshot immediately.
Yeah, that crossbow guy is so annoying.
So right here is where the other one is that I was talking about. You run down the staircase, and I messed it up there, but basically you run over to this stone little bit here and you can jump across this gap right here on this wooden section. It's kind of awkward, but it is another skip down there.
Cool.
I'll give it a few more tries. Oh, you can also just walk right off like that. I'm not gonna worry about my soul. Well, how many souls do I have? Yeah, I should worry about my souls.
You have a +5 weapon yet?
I do have a +5 weapon.
Alright.
So I don't really know. I don't think this is the best skip down there. Well, I know it's not the best skip, honestly, I would say, because you instantly aggro like 2 dogs, and the doors kick open if you take like 2 more steps. It's like really bad.
Yeah, those thieves guys can be really annoying. But Bandit's knife is so good.
It is really good. You're right. I'll give it a couple more attempts, and then if I can't, I'm just gonna go kill Taurus, because I need to do that anyway.
Yeah. Better now than NG+, because Tauros is not a fun boss.
I would agree, yeah. We're just gonna go kill Taurus Demon. But you can jump right there.
Yeah. He's just so... His hitboxes are so jank.
They really are.
I mean, that death box is instant.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Really can't safe quit out of that.
I would try to do that jump, but that one's not very consistent for me yet. I'm not very consistent with it, I should say.
Yeah.
Alright, I have poise now.
I just remembered one thing from the old one that's really annoying. The gun part missions.
Oh, those are so annoying. Specifically the one that's, I think it's an assault rifle that you have to do that's near an arena, near the, I don't remember which arena it is.
The part that's in the car?
Yeah, it's one of the, I don't even know if it's specifically the one in the car, but one of the ones in that search mission, yeah.
I just remember there's one piece that literally took me like hours to find.
Oh, I did the jump.
I wanted to pull my hair out.
I would believe
They
it.
hide them so well sometimes. It's not a good thing.
Exactly.
With the vault symbols, that's fine. Actually, I had to go through and find all the vault symbols. There's a few I've never found.
In Borderlands 2?
Yeah.
I love Cold to the Vault for some reason. It's so pointless, but I do.
I finally found the one in Three Horns Divide.
Oh, I don't know about that one yet, I think.
It's where you fight Badmaw. It's really well hidden. I just
Oh,
explored
really?
the area in front of the Bloodshot Stronghold a little more, and I found it. That's definitely one of the
Nice.
more hidden ones.
I
Yeah, I
don't
need to go
know.
find them all.
I used to not like them at all. I was like, these feel so pointless, but they're just nice little secrets.
Yeah. I'm really surprised there's like where in Highlands Outwash, there's nothing before the dam. Like that whole open area that you would never
Really?
explore. There's
Yeah.
nothing to find anyway.
That's good. That's a good thing, at least.
Yeah. I mean,
I
I
would
could have
much
just missed
rather
it,
have it
but
that way.
I didn't find anything, and I
Well,
decided to go
I
out of my
believe
way.
it.
The only place in Highlands Outwash that the only purpose that place has is just Old Slappy.
Old Slappy is so good, though.
Yeah.
I'm ready to
I
dive
just
into
really like
this game, by the
threshers.
way. I do too, for the most part.
I still can't. I think I figured out how to get the Cult of the Vault for Terramorphous Arena, but it just requires a second person.
I was gonna say, I still don't know how to do that one solo.
I'm pretty
Unless
sure
maybe
solo,
Sal.
you just have to get launched upwards by the tentacles because they'll send you flying.
Yeah.
But that's really annoying. That's why with two people, if one person's dead while the fight's still going, those gates stay closed for a long time, so you can just crouch and probably grab it.
Ah, there you go.
I think that's how it would work. I could be wrong, but that's my best theory.
Mhm.
Because you absolutely cannot just run off it in time. I tried for like
I've tried that so many
50
times.
plus attempts.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Oh, no, I'm right there with you.
And I tried rocket jumping off the edge of the arena and tried to hit it on the way down. There's an invisible wall that goes way too high up.
Of course.
I don't even think two perfect bada booms in a cell could make it over that.
Really?
Maybe it could. I don't have two perfect bada booms, so I don't know, but
Fair enough.
I guess I could try that. I do need to farm up two perfect low-level bada booms.
If you've got... Do you have one? Because you could always dupe it.
I have one, but it's not perfect.
Oh, okay.
It does not have all the right
I was
rocket
gonna
jumping
say,
stuff.
what's a perfect bada boom? Is it
I
like
think it's
explode or
Malawan
raise or
Grip.
something?
I know it's Malawan's site. I think it's mostly Malawan parts because it increases the speed that the rockets come out.
Oh, does that actually increase your jump height? Because...
I haven't. I just know that because when you fight Master Yi, you never want to fight him with Malawan parts because his rockets will go really, really fast.
Oh, I bet.
I have an Ahab that has all Malawan parts and it shoots out
Ooh.
really fast. I think I
Nice.
prefer that over Torque parts, even though it's more damage, just because you could hit your actual harpoons.
Right. I still prefer the 8-pounder to the Ahab, even though the Ahab is literally just the best, like,
I finally
non-expensive
got the
launcher.
12-pounder. Such a fun rocket launcher.
It is. I love that it bounces.
Oh yeah, you can like ricochet it off things and hit something. I love that. It's so much fun.
Could you stop backstepping? Oh my god.
Look up rocket parts real quick and find out what would be best for the bottom boom because
There we go.
it can't be a high level bottom boom either. You have to do it in normal mode
Have
so
to
you
do,
don't have
yeah,
to blow
kill
yourself up.
yourself. Yep, I'd believe it. It just makes sense, I'd say.
Yeah. Which you could farm King Monk like a level 31, but you could also do loot midgets for like a level 18 one.
Oh god, no.
If you really
Why didn't I upgrade
want to
the
be
key?
perfect. But that's
I
insanity at
would
that
not
point.
do that. There's no
Yeah.
point. You're not killing yourself with a level 31 anyway. I thought
Exactly.
I replaced my key.
Just if you want to go that extra mile.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see. Meteor does nothing. Torque, greatly increased weapon damage. Malawan is accuracy and missile speed, so I'm pretty sure it's all Malawan you want. Bandit's
Yeah.
weapon damage. Vladov's fire rate, so... Oh, Vladov has fire rate and missile speed. You actually might want Vladov more.
Wonder if Malawon might be a greater missile speed, though.
Yeah. Okay, so I think you would want a Vladov barrel.
Okay.
If the rest of the page would load, I could see the rest.
Using
But
that,
you would
like...
want more middles. Because if you have a higher fire rate and higher missile speed, you can get multiple fire off before
Oh,
the
really?
boost stops stacking.
Jeez. I didn't think about that.
I know with Metal Storm I can get actually go pretty high off one bada boom, like one bada boom magazine.
Wonder what I could do with my BA rank since I'm at, like, over triple fire rate.
You could probably like get the entire magazine boosts in one shot.
Right. Okay, I'm gonna spend a level real quick. We got a
Right.
1. Hey. Nice.
For Tediore, it's reload speed, but minus magazine size for grip might be good.
Minus mag size, though.
Bandit
Probably
grip
not
is
that
always melee. What?
Really?
I didn't know that.
Is it like, does that always include the melee accessory then, or is it just...
I think it does. Bandit. Plus melee damage, plus magazine size.
That
Minus
sounds
reload
awful.
speed and accuracy. That's interesting. That would explain why so many rocket launchers have melee accessories if you roll a grip.
Yeah.
That would definitely make sense. Interesting. Vladoff is increased fire rate minus slow recoil recovery and less weapon damage. Torg is more weapon damage. Malawan is better elemental effect chance. Okay, so you don't want Malawan grip.
Ah, okay.
So yeah, I would say you would want a
Bandit
either a
grip.
Vladoff or Tediore grip.
Really, Tediore? I don't know.
More
It's
reload
probably...
speed.
I was gonna say, the mag size down probably isn't that big of a loss. I just am
That's a
imagining
good
it is.
point. Just because it takes so long to reload anyway.
Yeah.
So yeah, probably you would want a Vladoff grip, or maybe a Bandit because the more magazine size, more shots off.
True.
Probably Bandit if you have enough fire rate just from your badass ranks.
Right.
So Vladoff barrel, Bandit grip. For exhaust, Tediore does nothing. Torg is less fire rate, more damage. Vladoff is more fire rate. Bandit's more magazine size. Malawan is missile speed.
Yeah, that's what I was expecting.
Okay, so that's an interesting one. You would probably want missile speed the most
I would
because
think so.
that's the faster the rocket would hit and propel you before before the effects stop actually affecting you.
Mm.
And yeah, for sights, Malawan is missile speed, which you probably
That's
want
just
the
a
most.
given. Yeah. Not unless one gives,
Yeah,
like, triple fire rate.
So what I would say the perfect rocket jumping bada boom would be a Malawan sight, a Malawan exhaust, a
Vladoff
Vladoff
barrel.
grip, and a Vladoff barrel. And as accessory, you would probably want...
Probably just the fire rate accessory, yeah. You might be able to...
There's a missile speed preset. Probably want that one.
Okay. I never do rocket jumping anyway.
You would want this. You would want a speedy bada boom with all those parts,
That makes sense.
and that would probably be the best rocket jumping. Let me just look it up just to make sure I'm not wrong. But that's what I would say would be probably the best for rocket jumping.
I could
I don't
believe
see
that.
anything that would increase spread. And of course, you would want a grog nozzle for chunk effect, just because that would
Oh, yeah.
like,
Oh, my
even
God, yeah.
more boost you up. It would
hits
have
your
to be on
fire rate,
Salvador,
but- Yeah.
because then you get 2 bada booms, and you can throw 2 grenades as well to even more boost yourself
Oh,
up.
my God. At that point, you might as well just fly to the moon. Oh, wait, you do that
Yeah, I
before you
know.
That's how Sal reaches it. I'm just gonna see if I can run past all the dogs. It's so far not good. We've taken 2 hits.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure with a setup like this, you could pretty much get out of bounds anywhere.
Nice. With Sal, you can still do the, what's that place called? Peak. Wow, that didn't skill me. You can still do peak jump, right? Or can everybody do it?
Digitruck Peak?
Yeah.
I know Salvador is the best one to do that for, but I'm pretty sure other characters can do that one as well.
Nice. There's not really... I never did the peak jump, but... it's good. It's useful if you're impatient. Because doesn't it skip you immediately to OMGWTH? The binary
I think it
boss?
does, yeah. And I think that boss only gives a guaranteed pearl in OP8.
What about... Well, now is it OP10 then?
Oh, I think it would. I think it would be OP10 and OP8.
OP8
I
at the
don't know why.
bottom, maybe.
Probably. The only problem is I think it's still only Generation 1 pearls, which is sad because Generation
It
2
is.
pearls.
Yeah.
There are some great ones, but they are so hard to find. Like, I completely forgot about the Carnage.
Is Carnage the doll?
It is the Torque shotgun.
Oh, it shoots missiles, right?
Yeah, that's even the red text. It shoots missiles.
Yeah, that
It's
thing.
I
Straight up from
completely
Borderlands
forgot
1.
about that
I
weapon's
forgot about that thing
existence.
too, clearly.
It's just Generation 2 pearls are really, really rare. There's
They
the
are.
Wanderlust, which is really cool looking.
I've
I
gotten
like
the
the design of that
Wanderlust.
weapon.
I've gotten that once. I had it
Yeah.
on a gauge, actually.
There's the best pearlescent weapon, which is the Becca, probably.
Yeah.
That weapon's just really good.
Dude, I might
There's
die
the,
again.
uh-oh. Yeah, you're in a bad spot.
I
There's
hate these
the,
bandits.
Godfinger, which is really niche.
It's, yeah, you need way too much range for it to actually be useful.
Yeah, there's the, what else is there?
Just why even? Why even fight these guys?
There's not many Generation 2 pearls, but they're all better than Generation 1s. Well, most of them are better than Generation 1s. Half of
Gen
them are
1
better than
pearls are,
Generation
I was gonna
1s.
say, a lot of the Gen 1 pearls are bad, aren't they? Outside of, like, the Butcher, and even that's
The
pretty
Stalker and the
situational.
Butcher are probably the only good ones. And the Avenger.
Oh, I do like the Avenger. Ammo
Just because
regen
it
is
can
just nice.
regenerate. But the Avenger's been outshadowed by the Infection Cleaner, I'd say. Or the
Yeah, of course.
Anti-Infection. Because it's same effects, but it's better.
Yeah.
Godfinger is better. Is worse than the Hot Mama, which is also a rainbow.
Uh,
A lot of the rainbow weapons are just really overpowered.
they're just really
I
ugly, too.
I don't like their skins. I know the Nirvana's
There
better
we
than
go.
the Hellfire, but I still prefer the Hellfire's look.
Oh, the Hellfire is so good looking, though. It's hard to
It's got
pass
such
up
a
something
nice
good.
color scheme.
It does.
I love it. Oh, nice. What's
Lane
happening to that dog's
threat.
body?
Jesus.
Being flung around.
This fight's gonna be rough.
Yeah.
I don't even
Capra's
have
not too
poise
bad on its own,
damage.
though.
I'm horrible at the fight still.
I mean, you're doing a great job dodging so far.
Nah. Just wait, you'll see.
Aw.
Even after spending hours in a row or straight fighting him, I'm still bad at dodging him. There's a
Still
way to
did the double
dodge
charge.
that without rolling. That was my bad. I was trying to
Yeah.
show that you could do it without rolling, but sticking
One
close,
of
I
the
should
problems
say.
with this boss fight is you just do not want to chug at all because
Nah, because
it's
he
very
always
easy to hit you.
he input reads on it and does the jump attack guaranteed. You need to
Yeah.
do it actually when he's mid attack or something, so you actually have time to dodge. That was my bad, but getting impatient and also went in with 2S just because I'm trying to fight stuff on the way down.
People are saying you want the quick draw prefix for faster swap speed. That would make sense. From
Really.
Grog to that
Yeah.
faster.
Axton makes up for that already, though, since Axton already has good weapon swap speed. Just guaranteed, because you always run expertise.
People are saying bandit grip for bigger mag size, even though you can't have any prefix because it's always bladed.
Really? That's
Butt off
surprises me.
exhaust or bandit exhaust, which is interesting. No one's saying missile speed, which is weird. I would think missile speed would be more important because
Right.
then your rockets hit at the same time as your other ones, which give you more of a boost.
That was dumb to me. Nice. Good job, me.
Interesting. And again, I'd have to watch Joltitude's video again. I think he gives an in-depth explanation.
Nice.
And if there's any Borderlands 2 videos I trust, it's that guy's.
Yeah. I never watch his stuff, but I know who he is at least.
He has some good stuff. It's very informative most of the time.
Yeah. He covers so much stuff all the time though, like he's constantly posting videos.
Oh yeah.
Um,
I just
it's
find it
all
hilarious
Borderlands
how
stuff, but well, it's not
I just find it
really.
hilarious how he's gotten the gub so many times as a world drop.
Yeah. I like the Gub, honestly. It's a good pistol.
Not bad at all, yeah. It's got really high magazine size, which is
Oh,
nice.
I love it. Exactly. I love high mags, but it's such a wasted stat, usually. You don't ever really need high mag size. But the damage on the Gub is at least still good. Nice. Good jump, me. Really good jump.
I need to farm up a 94% sham though. 93 is not good enough.
Oh, it's good enough. You should take it.
I know it's absolutely good enough. I shocked when I got it. I was like, oh, that's
Yeah,
nice.
nice. Yeah. What a pain this area is for being such a small area.
I can't believe Bunker gave me a triple pearl. Like,
He gave you
I'm
triple
still
pearl? When did that
yeah,
happen?
Stalker, Butcher, and Avenger. It
When
was
did
when I
it-
was farming Leo the Space Knight head. He dropped me 3 pearl.
Oh.
And the weird thing was, the Stalker wasn't even underneath him. It was out in the arena, which I've never seen before. A
Oh,
pearl.
wow.
And then
I think
underneath him
that's
was
where
the
I got
Butcher
my
and
pearl.
Avenger.
Was in the arena, not underneath him.
Yeah. I just wonder what the RNG was like to roll 3 pearls from it.
Well, it's like a 1 in 10,000 chance 3 times, isn't it?
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
1 in 10.
The only problem was all the pearls except for the Stalker were pretty terrible.
Yeah.
Really bad parts and prefixes and elements. And the
Well,
Stalker is a Stalker. I like the Stalker. It's really fun in close quarters.
which one's the Stalker? I don't even remember. Is that the pistol?
It's
the
the
let-off pistol?
Yeah, it's a pistol with
Oh,
all the
okay.
ricochets.
Yeah. I got that on a Sal. Level
Yeah.
66, I think it was. Sal's
That's
level
actually
75,
fun.
by the way, now. He's
Ooh, nice.
almost 80. Didn't want to take this area slow, but I'm going to take it slow. Just what a pain.
But yeah, that Destruct Peak glitch it works for all characters but Krieg because Krieg's too heavy. But it's
Oh,
such
yeah,
a
that
such a
makes sense.
useful glitch because more history of simulated violence is just bad.
I like it. I love that mission.
I don't like it. I don't like doing it all the time though.
I do.
I just find some areas too annoying. Like the fact that surveyors can heal everything, and then you have Dukino's mom, which is just so hard. So incredibly difficult.
Oh, there's the dodge. Nice, good hit. Oh, I'm dead. Probably dead. Surprisingly not. What? Are you kidding me with that? What a hit to land.
Wow.
He actually hit me out of the air by landing on me. And I just did a drop attack in the one spot there. Oh my god. I'm doing everything wrong. And I just got hit by a throwing knife from outside of the arena. Jesus.
What masters were there again in Borderlands 1? I know there's the Pestilence, which is just amazing.
The mashers?
Yeah,
Couldn't anything roll as a masher, technically?
the
Or you-
revolvers. I'm just thinking about the legendary ones.
Yeah, that's what I meant, like, oh, specific, I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't really remember. I never used mashers much, even though they were really good.
What? But they're like the best weapon. That's the only one I'm gonna be doing.
I didn't do
Mostly what I'm gonna be
pistols.
doing is Mordecai.
I did battle rifles only, because battle rifles were amazing.
I think there was the Unforgiven 2 and the Anaconda,
That's-
which was good.
2 times now that I've been hit by a throwing knife. This is so
The
difficult.
Pestilence I just remember because it was always corrosive, and
Oh,
that was
yeah.
really good.
Corrosive was so good in Borderlands 1, though. It acted as slag and corrosive.
Oh, I just love corrosion.
I'm gonna die by throwing knives in the Capra Demon fight. Nah, he got me. But Jesus, I got hit by 3 throwing knives. I
Jeez.
died, but jeez. I'm at no luck
Right.
right now.
Yeah, I'm really excited to get back into Borderlands 1 then.
Oh, it's so
Get
good.
that Masher build.
Go get a Dove Hornet. It's your infinity. If you didn't know, the Dove can roll with the Hornet, depending on the parts, which means it doesn't consume ammo, and it's...
Wait, really?
yeah. Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's a
That's
quest reward, so you
hilarious.
just have to, like, use cloud saves, I think, on PS4. You could just farm for an infinity, effectively, that doesn't have bad accuracy.
Like the E-Tech weapon or the Iridian weapons.
Yes. Oh, the E-Tech weapons. I loved those in Borderlands 1.
Oh, they're great because
God.
they all have pretty sweet gimmicks.
They do.
I like the sniper rifles. Giant plasma
Oh,
balls
like
they would
the...
shoot. Ooh! That was a messy spot.
Mm-hmm. These dogs, man.
The only problem I have with Borderlands 1 was just the final boss, and TVHM was so
Oh,
tanky.
that killed me. Nice. It's really tanky in general, yeah. Luckily, rain grenades are really good against it in general.
Oh yeah, don't they all stack up on his grip point and just shred him?
Yeah, they're really good.
Yeah.
And if you can land, like,
Luckily,
just inside his mouth and stuff, but...
luckily with Borderlands 1 being kind of an early game, it has a lot of glitches that were never patched.
vertical melee, which is wonderful.
Oh, I can't believe they removed that for 3. Why would they do
They
that?
removed from the pre-sequel is when they removed it.
Oh, did they remove it from sequel
Yeah,
too?
yeah.
Oh,
It's sad, isn't it?
that's like the game that could use it the most.
I know. Now I
They
can't even
recently
kill
did.
RK5 with it.
Oh my god, I hate RK5. I recently did a melee Athena. RK5, like I was super over leveled for it, still took forever.
Oh, I bet.
I hate that boss so much. It's just a bad boss.
The problem is he gives really good items, though.
I know he gives a sham. Like,
Exactly. He's quite literally. He's just the bunker. Just
he really is, but
bad.
he's not fun at all. I think that's just partly due with his arena.
Yeah.
It's so hard to hit him.
It is, with the
Weapons
way that
do
he
not
moves and
have
stuff.
infinite range. Especially in laser weapons, which is really sad.
Right. Jesus.
Yeah, since I was playing mostly melee, that didn't help either.
Yeah. Yeah, that definitely wouldn't help.
But oh, melee Athena's a lot of fun. The rend and blood explosion.
Blood explosion?
Have you-
Well, effectively blood explosion.
Pretty much, yeah. Every time you would melee them, they'd explode and hurt other people. Then you would just like, you would have zeros like dash forward melee override,
Oh, I
basically.
love that. It's so good, yeah.
Oh,
I never really got far with Athena. I couldn't get into her Maelstrom build either. I really
I
wanted to, but...
I don't like her Maelstrom. Yeah, I really only like her melee, and it's sad because her other tree, her Aspis tree, it's all like for co-op, so I
I
also
know.
can't use that.
That was kind of a big issue with the pre-sequel. By the way, I was looking into... I didn't know this until I started playing the pre-sequel again. You can
Yeah.
hit you can hit all 3 capstones.
You
in the
can't?
build. Yeah, because of how they did this. Instead of it being like in Borderlands 2 where it's 5 for every tier, the 3rd tier is always a 1-point skill.
Huh.
So it takes 4 fewer points per capstone.
I
Which
didn't know
is
that.
perfect.
That-
It leaves you 1 extra point, and it lets you hit all capstones.
It just makes I never max leveled in pre-sequel because
Neither did
I just
I.
couldn't farm anything.
Yeah. Iridians would probably be the best thing to farm, and like there's no reason to go to endgame in that game either.
Yeah, there really isn't, which is sad. There's like one raid boss, and it's not even a good one. It's just a Sentinel again. Wow, you are low. Capra is always such a pain.
What just happened, game?
Yeah, I don't know, you like just fell flat on your back.
Sorry, yeah, my controller just lagged there. Like, all of my inputs just started lagging for a second.
Ah.
There we go. Now we're good. Well, this should be the kill. Oh my god. I have been struggling. You're a little behind on the stream, definitely, then, by the way. Well, assuming I don't do stupid stuff like that the entire time. Then it'll be the kill. And I'm surprisingly bad at Capra's fight. Of course I would hit.
Yeah, preschool is always hard to level up in past TVHM.
Oh yeah.
I can't imagine doing EOS in UVHM. Did it even have a UVHM? Forget.
It does. I
It
have
does,
never
okay.
hit UVHM, but it does have it.
I can't imagine doing EOS in that, like, with the health regen and just...
Hmm.
Oh.
Apparently that arena mode scales up to effectively 9-player difficulty.
Ooh, that sounds bad.
Yeah.
Then again, you have Nisha who can carry everything.
Yeah, we were running 2 frag traps. That was
Oh,
interesting.
oh, 4-person claptrap game. Leo was talking about doing something like that, a 4-person
Oh,
claptrap.
we need to do some 4-player stuff in that game at least, because there's a
Oh,
trophy that
absolutely.
requires you to have 4 people.
Well, I'm up for it. I think Leo would be too. I just gotta get silent.
I'm sure Silent would.
Yeah,
I don't know if he dislikes that game. He never talks about it. But
I would definitely play,
currently I'm in love
like,
with it.
probably Handsome Jack or Old.
Oh,
Let's go Old Claptrap. Oh, that'd be annoying though.
Claptrap. You know what I was a big fan of doing is running
What?
only the health subroutine. So it's always a 15% damage down, but you're so tanky.
Yeah.
And then of course specking into like the co-op tree or something.
What's funny is Claptrap also has the potential to be the strongest one, even more than Nisha, just because he can Gunzerk. And Gunzerking is inherently broken.
If you have 2 frag traps, one of the best combos is one person rolls Gunzerker and the other one rolls Macro Magician. So you get the effect of Anarchy and Gunzerking at the same time.
Yeah.
It's so broken. I was able to kill Iwajira 11 or 12 levels early. He was level 52 and I was 40 or 41.
Oh, I completely forgot about Urajira. He drops the thingy, right?
Yes, he does.
He was
He
like the
never drops
only
it, but he
formable
drops it.
boss on launch.
I know.
Pre-sequel was such a disaster on launch, I have to say. I really did not like it. Just because you couldn't farm anything. Why would they do that?
There's a lot of stuff that was wrong with it, but yeah.
I recently found out that everything is farmable, so yay.
Yeah. Man, one thing that... This is how I found out, by the way, that the Xbox version is actually behind compared to the PlayStation version. There's a
How?
patch that has gone out on PC and PS4, I now know.
Yeah.
The audio recordings that you start with for every character, you can sell and buy them infinitely at no
Yeah.
rate. Yeah, you can do that still on Xbox. Xbox
Oh my
One.
god. That's hilarious.
That is. Wow, I am really bad at Capert even.
He's difficult fight.
I'm just impatient.
Yeah, being impatient definitely is a part.
Too bad I lost 5,000 souls, but I don't think that's going to matter too much in the long run.
Yeah.
Well, that could hurt. Just enough stamina. I've also got to be ready to quit out as soon as I kill him. Alrighty. If you run 4 frag traps, though, actually, what I would probably do, I'll probably run. Well, I'm running Sniper Zero already. I was gonna say I might run Baroness.
Yeah.
She's so fun in that game. Her co-op tree and her sniper tree are just great.
Could get you an early Skull Masher by doing the whatever his name is, early kill.
I don't know who you're talking about. Oh wait, Mel or whatever. His name
Yeah.
is.
There's a way you can kill him without aggroing him, and then you can farm Skull Masher
You
that
can
way.
also kill him just with Jack. It turns out.
Yeah.
Because Jack's body doubles scale in damage based on the enemy. Like, they always do set damage based on the enemy.
Really?
Yeah. Like, for normal enemies, at least. It's like they do... I don't know if they do percentage health or something. He still does... Like, his body doubles still do good damage, even if he's, like, level, 3 or 5 or whatever he would be compared to level 30.
I would guess the Badass would also do more damage.
Oh, yeah.
Skilled.
I forgot the Mel even dropped, or whatever his name is, even dropped the Skull Masher.
Yeah, it's the guy you call Dick, and then you call him
Yeah.
Dick again, and he's like, that's it.
That's
He
it.
summons a bunch of people, and then you gotta fight him.
Yep.
The only problem is getting the letters was such a pain because vertical. One thing I don't like about preschool, everything is vertical, so climbing is so annoying.
Yeah, they really push the verticality, which makes sense. Low gravity and stuff. But
And some places are just really hard to find. So you don't know.
mm,
That game really needs Borderlands 3's maps, where you can like the
yeah,
three-dimensional.
it needs a 3D map for sure. That would help a ton. Any game that has a lot of verticality and maps like that needs it, but
Yeah.
and Frag Trap is so broken with not needing oxygen either. There's a few Oz kits that are really good on it because of that. There's one.
Oh yeah.
There's one that gives
The
life steal, but only has like 50 capacity. Gives life
is that
steal.
the
Like,
Ack
no,
or the
it's like the moon something.
Eddie?
The moonlight or
Oh, the
whatever.
moon. Oh, the Moonlight Saga.
Yeah.
Yeah. That one drops from the Tiny Destroyer. I actually farmed that one up. On my Athena.
Oh, nice. We got it from a vending machine, which was pretty sweet.
Ah.
Vending machines are actually good in that game too.
Oh yeah, because the grinder is pretty nice.
Jesus.
I both love and hate the grinder. It's weird how they do it. But it's nice that you can kind of get what weapon you're looking for pretty easily.
I'm not actually gonna worry about. Yeah, I wish the grinder were a little faster. It's really
Yeah.
slow, but it's good. But yeah,
It's a really easy way to get
there's
a
that.
94% sham.
Right. And then there's also there's another quest reward Oz kit that gives you an amp shot explosion thing when you have above 75 Oz. But since it doesn't matter if Claptrap even uses Oz, it's just like a 900 damage amp shot at level 20 that procs for every pellet even, so you can get like 3 explosions at once.
I just know there's that one really bad quest that gives you a legendary Oz kit. You just like donate like 50
Oh,
guns
50?
with you.
That's a really good kit though.
Yeah, the problem is it's not scaled to your level. It's when you get the mission when it's scaled to your level. But all the
Yeah.
other parts of the... By the time you finish that mission, you're going to be like level 26. You get like a level 12 Oz kit. It's like,
It's still
come on.
good at that level though. Because it has a really high boosting rate. Because it's like plus 0.15 damage per 0.15% damage per Oz, but also that
Yeah, so
boosts the Oz amount for every
if
person
everyone
who has
has the kit, then that's really good. But like, they could have just made a scale to when you actually turn in the quest. Like, that'd be so much
Yeah.
nicer. Just when you get it, it's always going to be lower level than, like, by a lot than when you pick the mission up.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think you can actually get the mission done at the same level. There's too many things.
You just gotta do it at level 70, I guess.
Yeah.
But that's a really good Oz kit. It's such a pain though.
Yeah. Ugh, such a pain. Because you just cannot have all the weapons. Maybe if you have 4 people, maybe you could do it all in one sitting. I don't think it would let you.
You could
but maybe.
you could do it with the bank. You could store stuff in the bank and stuff, you know.
Yeah.
Since everybody could hold like 12 guns at least in the bank or something to start with. Player inventory. You could hit the number. It would just be really annoying still though.
Yeah. Just not a good mission.
It really isn't. And there's a lot of missions like that in the base game. The DLC still has a really...
The DLC has all the best side missions, I know.
Alright, we're gonna go for the risky move here and just jump to the Ember. Oh, screw that dog.
Oh, you beat him? Oh, why is my stream 6 minutes behind?
Oh, your stream is so far behind, jeez.
Okay, yeah, you're in the depths now. Awesome.
I'm in the depths, yeah, I'm grabbing the Ember.
Sweet. Every now and then I'll forget what that number is and be like, why can't I get a plus 10?
Oh, yeah.
And feel like an idiot running around.
There we go. Did I get any Lord Shards yet? I do have one. This dog. Oh my god. And the butchers here. They never follow you down here. What is that sort of
Wait, they
luck?
follow you down there?
I've never seen that happen before.
Same. They are
Wow.
persistent.
Yeah.
At least the spider shield's down there. That's a good shield.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab it even though I'm not gonna use it, but yeah. I'm just gonna homeward bone after I grab it, though. I could well, no. I was gonna say I could probably kill Gaping, but I'd want to kill the Channeler first.
Yeah, definitely, because if he gets buffed up, he'll one-shot you.
Exactly.
Also, he's just really annoying pelting you with arrows the whole time.
It is. It really is. Let's go get a +6, then we're gonna run through Send Some until we can get a +10. I think we might kill Iron Golem and then call it there.
Yeah.
I know I can kill Iron Golem at least.
Oh, absolutely.
He'll be like the easiest boss so far. I cannot tell you how... It is crazy.
Yeah.
Neo is nothing like this game. For being a third-person action-adventure RPG with swords.
I should play Neo. I've been trying to play Skyrim in third person, but...
Oh, it's so bad.
Weird. Yeah.
It's just so clunky, even in third person, but...
Like, the combat is not great.
It's really not.
But I like the adventure a lot.
Oh yeah.
Just around all the different places.
You know, for all the mods, I've got to say one of my favorite ones was removing the clouds on the map.
Yeah.
That's such a good mod.
I gotta look at all the mods. It does have mod support on PS4 with the special edition.
It does, yeah. I've got a level.
Which is nice.
Let's spend my level. Let's see what we get. A 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh no, that's
resistance. Let's go.
Oh no.
Look at that defense boost. 2 points in everything. 3 points in flame resist. I need that.
Oh yeah, you totally need that. That'll save you during.
You know, Gwyn.
Yeah, Gwyn.
Oh boy. Can't believe how many times I've leveled attunement. I'm at 4 attunement slots. Oh, actually,
At least you could probably maybe like an iron skin or flash sweat you could find a use for.
Maybe. Yeah, flash sweat again. Buff that fire resist for Gwyn. I'm actually gonna go turn in the ember first. Oops. So we're at like what, 50 or 64 base? 64 base, 72 or 78 when two-handing. We're getting up there. Actually, I'm gonna again drink down to 5 estus. There we go.
This game has a very satisfying sense of progression. You ring 2 bells, the big fortress opens, you go to a giant city, and then it's like, oh, go kill these 4 lords you're told about in the beginning of the game.
Yeah.
Like,
it really does. Yeah, it builds on itself well throughout all of it, I would say.
It's so weird what they were originally planning, though, with, like, Andre and opening the way to Gwyn.
Oh, really? I don't know anything about that.
Yeah, so originally Andre was supposed to be, like, he was supposed to open the way to Gwyn, and that would have been just so weird.
Well, weird with the knowledge that you have now of how it plays.
Yeah.
That would have been amazing. I'd be for that.
A lot of people don't like the second half of Dark Souls, but I still love it.
I do too.
Like, I can understand the complaint with Lost Izalith, but it's really not that bad. Just an eyesore.
Yeah, quite literally. Yeah. There we go. Actually,
That's not why I had a good time through it the first time. First time I went through that area, I got lost in the lava for like an hour, running around trying to figure out where to go. Then you find Bed of Chaos, and that's not really a good experience.
Right.
I don't hate Bed of Chaos, though. I've gotten really good at it.
I like Bed of Chaos, but I'm one of the, 2 people to like Bed of Chaos, so I can't say much.
Yeah. It's just not that bad once you understand it and its patterns.
Mm-hmm.
I have never seen anyone backstab that snake like that.
Like what, that one?
Yeah. Just run behind it and then backstab it. Avoid just run behind it.
Oh, I always backstab it there so I can grab the chest completely safely. As I got headshot by the chest.
Exactly, anyway. As you have an arrow currently in your head. I've gotta grab that steel plate ring.
Gotta grab that. Then I gotta grab the Black Sorcerer set.
Yep.
At some point, I guess I'll actually need to upgrade my armor, since that's allowed in the run. That would be a good idea. Probably, I might want a chest piece in Black Sorcerer, just because its magic defense is so high. And it's so light.
It's so weird how you can't level up armor in DS3.
I went an entire playthrough before realizing that. No joke. I was hanging out with some friends, and then I just, one day I asked, wait, you can't upgrade armor?
It's just kind of a thing that's there in the other games. It's not
exactly.
really important, but it's nice.
It's never important. Exactly. Oh, I've messed up now, haven't I?
Yes,
I have.
Those things hit you with their like combo, it hurts. Ah, Black Sorcerer set, I love it.
Oh yeah. Black Sorcerer set is so good. It's so light.
It is, I love it. It just looks good too.
It does, I would agree. Just mad sprint through sentence, there we go. I almost forgot the large shards was all. Or some of the large shards.
Yeah. One thing that I would find really cool with armor is if some of them gave you passive effects.
Oh, there was a mod I was playing with in Dark Souls that did that. Where pretty much every set had some sort of passive effect.
Yeah.
But here was one that was broken. Chainmail. It did nothing on its own, but if you got the full set and wore it, it would immediately destroy itself, but give you a permanent buff to stamina regen.
Wow.
And I think it's stacked.
Oh,
I don't remember if it stacked.
Broken.
If it didn't stack, then it was fine, but if it did stack, it was broken. I don't remember, though.
Yeah. The more I've been playing Skyrim, though, I love the enchanting and crafting system.
Ooh.
Like, I'd love to see something like that in Dark Souls.
Oh, yeah. Man, actually, it makes me want Gothic, which is coming out again, which I know it's a game you've probably not heard of, but that is a wonderful series. It has a lot of magic and stuff. It's a third-person RPG, but it's got an open-world feel more like Skyrim, but kind of refined combat, if you count the fact that it's a really old game.
I'll check that out.
It's only on PC, so who cares?
Okay, yeah.
That's why you'll not have heard of it, yeah. But it's really old. Gothic 1, 2, and 3, but they are wonderful stories. And it's not a game you ever hear people talk about anymore. Probably because I think Gothic 3... Well, Arcania actually released on PS4, which is a continuation of the series, but it's garbage. And I own it.
First time on the jump.
Let's see, Gothic 3 released in 2008, so that explains why. No. The full edition released in 2008. It launched in 2006, so that's probably why you've never heard of it, if anything, because that's a really old game.
Yeah.
Sweet. Alright. Oh, that works. Alright, I'm up to the giant. I've never backstabbed him off the edge like that. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Assuming it was the crossbowman we were both talking about.
Yeah. And he's like a weird enemy type. He's like the only Baldur Knight that looks like that.
Yeah, I kind of like his design, though.
Yeah.
Ooh. Hello there, Kenneth Walters. New person in chat.
Another person to see your amazing skill.
Oh, my garbage skill. I have been making some huge mistakes today. Once this video actually goes up, once the stream ends, I'm gonna have to update the description and stuff, but I'll try to actually update what this run is, since there's so much going on with it. God, the giant dies so slowly. This is probably why I used a shield on him in my fist-only run.
Oh, yeah.
Why am I using this sword? Okay, I'm doing a series of challenges all in one go. If you scroll up to the top of chat, you don't have to, but there's a list of challenges from a Discord server. And I'm attempting a few of them, and one of them is using this sword. So basically, my challenges are only 5 estus, broken straight sword only, random stats, as in whenever I go to level up I use a random number generator to determine what stats I have. Hence why I have such awful stats. And
yeah, attunement.
I think that's it. I think those are all the different modifiers I'm doing right now. If there's a fourth one, I can't remember. The only other one I think I did was I killed Asylum Demon with the straight sword hilt before grabbing the Estus Flask.
Right. I mean, that's just a typical run to get the Great Hammer.
Yeah. Well, I would use fire bombs, but...
yeah. And waste that Master Key?
Waste the Master Key? That's why you start Thief. Got an answer for everything.
Even though Thief has terrible stat spread.
You're not wrong. It's really bad.
You get Bandit's Knife, though.
And that's a really good weapon for specifically Asylum Demon and Stray Demon.
Oh,
one of the enemies that you kill with fire bombs. So, I was hanging out in a different Discord server. Apparently Bleed doesn't do 10% health on bosses.
Really?
It does closer to 8.8%. 8.879 or something, actually. 876, something like that. I don't remember. It's something really specific that somebody found out, which it makes a very minor difference. Ow. Just stopped.
Well, it's still really good against them, though.
Oh, it's still really good, yeah.
Yes.
I'm just surprised it's not 10%, that's all.
Yeah. It just takes more like 150 hits than 100.
Yeah.
Which is still nothing compared to how easy they are to avoid.
Right. Well, thank you for liking the stream, actually. I have 4 likes, wow. Well, thank you. I'm actually about to be wrapping this up. You haven't missed too much, though. I've only killed... Actually, I've killed most bosses up to this point. I have Pinwheel and Gaping Dragon that I skipped, but everything else is dead up to Sense Fortress. No, Moonlight Butterfly. Forgot about that thing.
Oh, so you got a new sub. Now you have someone else to look through all your great
hundreds of hours of videos.
As long as they can see the important one, which is your ONS fist only. That's your highlight right there, probably.
Nah, I still think ONS Talisman. Though that's not even actually a good kill. That one is just painful to watch.
We have a nice sped up version that gets the point across.
Right.
Like...
It's still like an hour long or something.
Yeah.
Time for Iron Golem then. How's my weapon durability? Perfectly fine.
I wonder if anyone else has done that, or if you're still the only person to have ever done that.
Which one? Fist only?
Yeah.
Or
as
far as...
roll.
Oh, yeah. As far as I'm aware, I still am. I haven't heard of anybody, and people kind of keep me up to date on that.
Yeah.
There's a few people that are constantly mentioning when other people are doing fist-only runs, and then they usually end without them finishing.
I can't take it.
Yeah.
I should eventually do one.
You should. It just takes like 100 hours.
Yeah.
There was one guy that was bragging about doing fist only, and then he was also mentioning that he used summons the entire time.
Oh, you can't do
so it's
that.
like, you can. That's kind of cheating.
Yeah. It's gotta be solo.
Exactly.
And you even went the extra mile of
Oh.
Even with the extra mile of farming up all your humanity with it too.
Oh, I know. It was dumb.
Chaos Witch? What platform?
Oh yeah, Star might be able to help you. Otherwise, just stick close, but don't let the AoE hit you.
Yeah.
You can actually probably find a lot of good guides on that fight, just because she's such a practiced fight by now.
Oh yeah.
Most
You want
fights
to switch?
in this game.
Oh, we have the place for you.
I don't know if you're able to drop links, but
Yeah, let me see
well,
if
you're
I
a
can't
mod.
get you.
You can try.
Let me see if I can't get you a Discord server invite.
If you use Discord.
Have a... Was that battery?
I won't be able to help you, but somebody else can.
Well, I was just talking about biggest baby.
Biggest baby. Oh, I haven't heard that in a while.
Right?
Does he actually still do? Right. He is on computer now.
He is dead. Alright, let me get you an invite to the Discord. There's assuredly someone there.
Dear Lord, this person. Well, that was dumb. That should have killed me.
Bring biggest baby back. Biggest baby turns anything into a stain on the wall.
Oh yeah. Does he even still do co-op? I don't pay. I was gonna say I don't pay close enough attention to co-op chats.
Do you still do co-op? Yeah, I'm gonna get you a Discord link real quick. Let me actually find it.
I could probably do it. It's not like this fight's very intense. No.
I think this link still works.
Yeah, pretty much any link should work. Most of them are set for infinite time, I've noticed.
That's cool. This is the link I used to join all those years ago.
Yeah, I still can't believe I joined from GameFAQs.
Try this link. If this link doesn't work, I'll get you another one.
Let's knock him down, come on. No, we're not gonna knock him over.
There are plenty of people who will help you. Just go to the Depths Blight Town co-op channel and put out a request.
Yeah.
Oh, I see you joined. Awesome.
Sweet. Recruiting while streaming. Wow. Man, I really do enjoy this fight for how basic it is. It's great.
Yeah. It's a pretty big server too. It's usually active. You'll definitely find the most Switch players here.
It's got, what, 3,000 members?
Something like that, yeah.
It's pretty good. Pretty crazy.
It's a nice place.
Oh, I love it there. I would hope I do, at least.
I do need to talk a lot more in there.
Yeah.
Otherwise someone might come and take my second place.
Your second place, I think you're... Oh, that hurt. I think you're safe in second place for a long time. Did you see?
Yeah.
I know it doesn't matter at all, because it's just a pointless rank system in the server, but I hit rank 80.
Oh,
AKA,
did you?
I'm
Awesome.
way too active.
Yeah. Well, you'll absolutely be the first person to hit Dark Souls. You got Soul Sender now.
Yeah. Something from Dark Souls 3 and a Dark Souls 1 Switch server. A system that doesn't even have that game.
You hit rank 80.
Before the server dies?
Yep.
I might be able to do that. It's so much XP, though.
Oh, looks like he's starting to switch on. You might be in luck, Kenneth.
Oh.
You're about to get help from you're about to get help from someone who can one-shot the boss very easily.
Help as in ruining the entire boss?
He'll either one-shot the boss or get one-shot. He's got like an equalizer thing going on.
You can call me Kenny. Look at that. Oh, run attack.
switch is charging, so once that's on,
Yeah, it's pretty
will
broken how
assist you.
strong biggest baby is. Dang it.
Biggest baby is just a marvel of building. It's just the most min-max you can possibly be.
Man, I remember when that was still being figured out. Being worked on. That's crazy.
Free power within.
3 power within. Oh, free power within, yeah.
Oh yeah, because you've got such low health.
Power within just doesn't even affect you at that point.
Oh, it gives me the damage.
Oh yeah. That's gonna hurt. It didn't hurt.
What NG plus are you in, or are you just base NG? Level, like, 30. The lower level, the better. Because that's when HP scaling
That's
really
where he
gets
shines.
broken.
Actually, I said that like a lot of bosses were dead before Iron Golem. I also forgot Stray Demon. I'm gonna have to kill that guy too because he's worth 20k souls. That's pretty worthwhile.
Yeah, and he's
Honestly,
just easy.
probably what I'm gonna do next is even... What is this loop? This is wonderful. Kill Stray Demon and then lower the water in New Londo Ruins before fighting ONS.
Ooh,
Because getting a plus 15 is kind of key at this point, I would say. Yeah, I deserve that.
I love getting a plus 15 before ONS.
It's very
That's fun.
good.
If only you didn't have to murder poor Ingward.
I know, right? I might do it the Dung Pie strat, just because it's safer.
Yeah, he would be quite difficult. I guess you could still knock him though, he doesn't have armor on.
You're right. But he can block, and I don't trust that. I think he
Yeah.
can block. He might not be able to. Doesn't he have like a... He has a Ghost Blade.
He does
And
have a
it's
ghost blade.
off-tamed, which I find funny. I guess that
That's a fun
explains how he
weapon,
wards off his ghosts.
Yeah, don't worry about glitching it.
Oh yeah. Assuming you mean like Sense Gate Skip or something.
Which I would
Not
assume
worth
that would
it.
be.
Not necessary.
Yeah, probably my favorite invasion build. I had a ghost knife and like the Hollow Thief set, and I would just use Chameleon.
I was gonna
And
say,
I
you
would
were in
wait up
Parish,
top.
right?
Yeah, I would wait up top with all the hollows and Parish disguised as a barrel. I would watch them, kill the first Boulder Knight and go up the stairs. Then it would drop behind them, and then backstab them, because I'd also use Hidden Body and like Hidden Weapon, like
Yeah,
all about illusions. And then I would force them into the meat grinder room, and then it would usually work.
nice. I think I remember you making that build even.
Yeah, I have like, I think one clip of it, because I didn't really clip that build, because it was just watching someone walk into the meat grinder and die. But
Or in Italy.
that
Oh, that's
was
awesome.
a lot of fun.
Sorry. It's kind of crazy to me that how many people I see that are actually international viewers. That surprises me sometimes. I love it. 10:30 a.m. Yeah, that's better than
Well, you also stream at the
3:30
dead
a.m.
hours.
Yeah, that's true. But still. I just like seeing that. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, Dark Souls is a really popular game.
It is. Italo-American. Sweet. That's gonna hurt. Yeah, that was so dumb of me. I'm gonna have to ask, and I'm like 95% sure on this. They didn't specify no humanity in the 5 Estus run, but I have a feeling they don't want me using humanity.
Yeah, probably not. You're doing a great job taking out Iron Golem.
Oh yeah, down to no Estus now, but
You
how can you
definitely
not love
figured
a
out his
dramatic
grab
fight?
hitboxes.
Oh, I know.
And again, Broken Straight Sword's much easier than Fist only.
Oh yeah. I bet I could actually knock him down if I were using Chloranthy Ring or Grass Crest.
Yeah. Well, Quarantine Ring is really easy to grab. Just gotta go lay down the Blight Town real quick.
Mm-hmm.
And then down the tree. As long as you don't have to do any bonfires, you can just death warp out.
True.
If you do activate a bonfire down there,
Wow. There's
climbing
no
out
reason
is
to.
not fun.
Yeah. Granted, I didn't even grab a bonfire when I went down to fight Quelaag, so there's no way I'd grab it
Oh,
going
yeah.
to the Great Hollow. I love how clean his hitboxes are, honestly. They're really good. He's really slow, but his hitboxes are very clean. Which is
Yeah.
not something you can generally say in Dark Souls 1, sadly. There's a lot of sloppy hitboxes at times.
I used to think his grab was really annoying, but now that I've like seen its hitbox, I kind of understand a lot more now.
Oh yeah.
Where it is, and how to dodge it.
Mm-hmm.
So getting thrown off the side of the mountain is not fun.
Oh yeah. I got really good at quitting out because I used to get grabbed by it so much.
There's also that glitch we found where like he just kind
Oh,
of
he just falls.
yeah,
Endlessly.
He's
That's
on
gotta
his
be like
back.
an online glitch.
that was really
Alrighty.
funny.
Look at that, Iron Golem dead.
Nice one.
It wasn't even a 20-minute, it wasn't even a 15-minute fight, really.
I know, we're used to like 5-hour ones.
Right. Capra was worse than that. Capra was, this might be, outside of Four Kings, might end up being my worst fight. I
Yeah,
have a feeling.
like I said, 4 Kings on Broken Straight Sword, they're really not that bad compared to
Yeah.
other stuff.
I'm just worried about my random stats. What time is it here? It's 3:40 a.m. I'm actually going to be calling this soon. So, I'm going to go to the bonfire and level up, and then I'll be calling the stream there. But we made some really
Yeah.
good progress tonight. But yeah, sorry, what were you saying?
I don't remember.
Yeah, my bad, I kind of just cut you off there. Anyway,
Oh,
I'm going to spend my levels real quick.
Hope we don't roll sixes.
How many do we have? 26. So we have 8 levels. What do we have? We have a 1. Good. An 8. So Faith. A 6. Sounds familiar. A 5. That's my first point in Dexterity. So a really good boost, too. A 4.
Nice. More
We're
damage.
getting damage. A 7. And a 3. Are we just gonna roll? Give me a 2 now.
Yeah,
A
you
1.
just need to roll your
Oh.
threes.
No, I just wanted to see at least 1 point in every stat, but of course I wouldn't.
Yeah. You need to roll
Chicago?
threes, but
Yeah,
that's-
Chicago. Well, Chicago
Yeah, but,
time. That's a pretty good boost. Alrighty. Probably next time, I'm gonna have to farm out upgrade stuff, aka level up armor and level up my weapon to plus 15.
Yep, luckily there's plenty of large shards at the...
Oh yeah. I didn't pick up any chunks on the way through there. That's annoying. I didn't even grab either of the
Yeah.
2 Black Knight chunks, so I've got to go grab those. But we'll get to that. Yeah, you can really tell it's kind of random. The stats are pretty equally leveled outside of Vitality, and even that's not super high.
Yep.
Ooh. 4 2-minute slots with no use for them. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up the stream real quick. Thanks for hanging out, Star, and
Yep.
thanks everybody for stopping by, those of you who did. This was fun. I'm really excited to be in this Discord server. It's got a lot of good stuff in it. That's for
Yep.
sure.
We should get someone to help you shortly. The Switch is charging, so you will have someone tonight.
There you go.
I'll
And,
see you in the Light Town, so...
And actually, in the channel or in the video description, I'm actually probably, assuming I can, I'm gonna put a link to the Discord server if anybody else is interested, even though people that saw this video probably came from there anyway. But anyway, I will see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Yep. Good stream. Got a lot done.
Yeah.